Yeah, Vancouver, you're right, next game, 6 days' time they take on Qatar, and it is now effectively a must-win game for them. So let's talk about, I mean, they had loads of chances. They finally scored the goal when Carl Larin came on. He's not exactly a goal machine, or hasn't been for Canada, but what, less than 2 minutes after getting onto the pitch, first touch, and it's in the back of the net.
Not bad, is it? I mean, that's what you want from a manager when you say to a substitute, go and make an impact, and he's certainly done that. I do think the wide players didn't. I thought Liam Miller should have stayed on a bit longer, and I think it's fair to say that Shuffleberg didn't really do anything in the moments that he did. On the other side, Ali Ahmed, yeah, you know, he tried to look sharp, but didn't do too much there. But in terms of Promise David, for sure, but also Carl Larin, yeah, to come on and score within 2 minutes, I mean, that's an absolute dream, isn't it? And don't forget, there's only Alphonso Davies who has actually scored for Canada in a World Cup before, so he's just made a little bit of history for himself.
Bosnia, they don't actually paint the paintings, but they'll knock the nail into the wall so you can hang it up. I mean, they had 1-1 draws with Wales and Italy in the playoffs, going through on penalties, but no shootouts today for them. I mean, they are the ultimate side that you describe as effective.
Yeah, and don't forget they were without Edin Dzeko, who, if he was 100% fit, I'm sure he would have started. And clearly he's not, because he didn't even come on sort of right at the end, where really they were just hanging on in there. And it did look for me as if for a lot of the game, especially when they went 1-0 up, okay, lacking in quality, but very well organised, very good defensively, big, strong defenders, including the central defenders. But the moment that Promise David came on, wow, he was bullying them all, and suddenly they're on the back foot. And the moment Larin scored his goal, you could see they were just desperate for an equal to keep it to 1-1 themselves. So look, I think they'll be disappointed they conceded late on, but they'll be happy they didn't lose the game in the end, and very much they were on the back foot. But yeah, I can't see them troubling too many sides come the knockout stages, and I think if they are to get through a last 32, if they do get to that, then I think it's probably on penalties their best bet.
Scott, we'll get your man of the match in a moment, but let's tell you what happened at Edgbaston in the Women's T20 World Cup. Easy for England in the end, John Norman.
It really was, Aid. As opening day statement wins go, this is really up there. England women have absolutely thrashed Sri Lanka, racking up 219 for 1 when they were asked to bat first. Danny Wyatt-Hodge with a brilliant 105 runs as well for the captain, Siva Brunt and Amy Jones. When Sri Lanka came out to bat, they found going much tougher, as you'd expect, with wickets falling early, and Freya Kemp taking 3 in an over. She was actually on a hat-trick at one stage. So Danny Wyatt-Hodge has been called the player of the match, but Freya Kemp will take less wickets and be called player of the match at some point, you imagine. 11,000 in at Edgbaston, cheering on as England got off to a winning start in the Women's T20 World Cup. They've beaten Sri Lanka by 87 runs.
It's a cracking crowd that at Edgbaston today, and a big win for England. And Sports Bar weekend are coming up. 03717223344. But time now for us to pick our King of the Match with Burger King.
talkSPORT's King of the Match with Burger King Burger Buddies. Total tournament satisfaction delivered by the experts. Order now on the BK app.
Right, let's get your man of the match, Scott Minto. Who are you going for?
Right, so just a couple of players from Bosnia. Lukic with scoring his goal, and I thought they weren't as potent going forward when he went off. I thought Kolasinac defended really well against Buchanan and made an unbelievable clearance on the line. I like Liam Miller for Canada. I was surprised he got taken off. And I don't like doing this normally, Aid, and I don't like normally giving man of the matches to substitutes who have come on, but I just thought the moment that Promise David came on, I thought he bullied the Bosnian defence, and if you look at them, that's not an easy thing to do. Carl Larin came on, got the equaliser with a deflection shot, but I just thought it kind of really changed once Promise David came on, so I'm going to give it to him.
So it's the sub, but not even the one that scored?
No, the one that caused absolute havoc and made Bosnia feel very, very on the back foot.
Listen. I totally understand where you're coming from with that. He was on the pitch for about half an hour, but he has got the man of the match promised, David, with it. He's our king of the match, all thanks to Burger King.
talkSPORT's King of the Match with Burger King Burger Buddies. Iconic winners delivered in the box every time. Order now on the BK app.
Thanks to Scott Minto and Nigel Adderley. Ben Fletcher's your host for the 2 a.m. kickoff as Pochettino's USA take on Paraguay in Group D in LA. 2 of the 3 hosts have started their World Cups unbeaten. What have the Americans got? Ryan Reynolds was watching on, so Canada had Deadpool in the stands. Kyle Larin was dead cool in the box. World Cup Game Day Sports Bar Weekender with Majestic and Carlton Cole coming up. 03717 22 3344.
What about the World Cup? Is the US of A ready for the World Cup? I went out with producer Luke and assistant producer Joe in the streets of Lower Manhattan yesterday, and we kind of gauged the feeling. You lot ready for this?
I think the country will probably be most into it right in the group stage because that's probably when we're going to do the best, unfortunately. You know, I think there are great soccer towns in America. I'm not sure New York is one of them.
Not that much this year, to be honest. With the Knicks in the finals, I think that's taken the attention of the city.
It doesn't sound like they're buying tickets, so, I mean, only so much.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not really buying into it. Did they not sell out the first game? Is that what I heard?
I don't follow soccer that much, so no. And then as a person that lives here, it's going to be quite disruptive for us. So, you know, but hey, should be a good event, hopefully.
Yeah, I think it's at MetLife Stadium, so there's a lot of attraction there. You know, the Giants play there, the Jets play there, so there's going to be a lot of people flying in from overseas to check out the games for sure. Yeah.
So it's the biggest World Cup ever. Might it be the best World Cup ever?
I hope so. I mean, right now it's just Knicks, you know, but we'll get to the World Cup when we get there.
Gotta watch something. Gotta support everybody.
Okay, and the USA are in it. Obviously, they're one of the host nations.
But we ain't gonna win.
No, who'll win it?
More likely gonna be Spain.
Yeah, probably. How's Birmingham, Alabama?
Hot, mosquitoes, a lot of loud talking people.
Birmingham, Alabama. Wow, as the song goes.
That's where you can say howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all. I'll remember that next time when I'm down in that part of the world. Do you think this place is ready for it?
Yeah, I've been around to a lot of the cities now, most of them actually, and they're ready. This is a little bit different here just because the Knicks are in the final. If the Knicks weren't in the final, it would be a little bit more prepped with regard. And don't forget that it's also in New Jersey where the stadium is, not in central New York. And if you're on Manhattan, you're in another Goldfish Bowl, as Simon will know from being here. So the U.S. is ready. For the last 2 weeks, it's the first time that I've noticed that the World Cup's here and people are getting ready for it.
Good evening, you're listening to the Sports Bar Weekender with me, Majestic, in for Adam Catcher alongside former West Ham striker Carlton Cole. Now, Canada's World Cup finally arrived on home soil in Toronto, but Jesse Marsh's side were held to a 1-1 draw by Bosnia. Lukic stunned the host before substitute. Southampton's Carl Larin rescued a point late on. Canada dominated possession, but lacked a cutting edge, and already there's pressure building ahead of their next Group B fixture. We're going to be reacting to that and loads more. Have your say in 03717 223344. The World Cup is underway. It is the first Sports Bar Weekender of the World Cup. It's Madge and Coley, and we're excited. Get involved. This is talkSPORT. What are you making of that new music? That's proper World Cup music, isn't it?
American, isn't it?
It's so American.
So American.
We got to do it. It's the Sports Bar Weekender.
Yeah, it's a bit
fight and win.
So American. Yeah, it's a part of it, isn't it?
It's all part of it.
It's us trying to feel like we're over there. That's what it is.
Yeah. The first draw of the World Cup. That.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Canada there. Obviously, favourites to win that. So a good point for Bosnia. Was it a good point for Canada?
Well, we was talking off camera. When you're the host nation, and you got that first win, didn't you?
You won that first win.
It's a home tie for them, and you won that first win. You want to get that over the line, and Bosnia would have been a good. They would have fancied themselves against Bosnia, I'd say, because they're not too bad. Canada, good team, good outfit. Jesse Marsh down there as the gaffer, but I'd say it's a missed opportunity for them. Would you not say, or would you say, oh, do you know what, Bosnia are a really good side and they held them? But I'd have said
it's a missed opportunity from the amount of efforts they had on goal. You know, there's that one that how it didn't go in, I don't know. And of course, you know, you mentioned the fact it's on home soil.
Yeah,
like I take it back to Euro '96 with England when we had Switzerland that opening group game. Shearer scores when we gave away the penalty.
Yeah,
you draw 1-1. It feels like it could be a bit of a You know, but at the end of the day, the next game for Canada is against Qatar. You know, they're likely to win that, and there's 4 points on the board, and all of a sudden that draw looks really positive.
Yeah.
Of course, the substitute comes on. Let's talk about that finish from a striker's perspective. You was impressed with that, weren't you?
Yeah, Carl Larin, like the way he's taken it, it was lovely. Nice little tight space into his feet, turns, and then the way he just slots it into the corner with this kind of outside of his boot. But it was like no backlift. It was lovely. It was the goalkeeper weren't expecting it.
No.
And just Ralph was in the bottom corner. So those are the type of goals a striker loves. He was at Southampton, wasn't he? Carl Larin. So yeah. He's a good player. He's got some pedigree, and he's going to be wanting to do some damage this World Cup.
Big celebration from the Canadian fans. Of course, we saw there on the screens that's their first point in World Cup football.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a big thing for them.
It's a big thing for them. Oh, so, well, they'll take that. But I still see it as a thing that they could have done better. You know?
Do you think they deserve more from the game?
Yeah, because they was knocking on the door quite for a long while. But at the same time,
you got to take your chances. So then you get what you deserve, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. And then they've pulled it back. Look, Bosnia are a good team. Come on, they're a decent team, European team, and they know what they're doing on a football pitch. But when you look at Canada, they would want to leave a good imprint on this tournament because it's there at home.
Of course.
So they're going to want... And I think I heard something, if they finish at the top of their group, they get to stay...
In Canada, correct.
In Canada. Yeah. And that's the home advantage. That's what you're always going to want to get further on down the competition.
Absolutely. And of course, Bosnia famous for knocking Italy out.
Yeah.
Going the underdogs into this tournament. They'll take that point there.
Yeah, of course.
Great start for them, especially against, like you said,
look, you know, the first games match. The first games are just finding your feet and getting used to the climate. Look, over in Canada, I think it was decent over there, the temperature. So it was a nice little opener. But you want to get the points on the table as soon as possible. If you go into these games and you got 3 points on the table early, it just leaves you a nice little confidence boost to get into the next games and try and get something out of it. But look, as you said, Canada definitely got a good chance to go and get more points on the table against Qatar next game. And we'll see where that takes them. And yeah, that'll be 4 points. Bosnia as well, they want to leave their mark as well. So that we'll see what happens.
Do you think Jesse Marsh will be concerned with how nervous they looked in front of goal? And the lack of cutting edge of the final
third? At least they're getting in front of goal and not taking their chances.
Yeah.
If they weren't creating chances, then you'd be more worried.
Is that more problematic then, actually?
Yeah. So you just got to get on a training pitch and say, listen, this is what we want. calm down in front of goal, slot it in the back of the net, and then we win the game. You know, and then we're a step away from big things.
Well, as you just heard there, it finished Canada 1, Bosnia 1, and we are now looking for phone calls. I want a phone call from a Bosnian fan and a Canadian fan. We get what we ask for on the Sports Bar Weekend because the listeners are amazing.
Yeah,
from all over the world.
Yeah.
So 03 717 22 3344 is the number. That's 03 717 22 3344. Don't forget you can WhatsApp us on that number as well and text us on 81089. Producer Jack, I believe we got a caller there already. Let's go to Ben. He joins us on the Sports Bar Weekend. How are we, Ben?
Hello, mate. You all right?
Yeah, not bad at all. What did you make of the game?
I'm just worried about the referees in this World Cup.
In what sense?
The sense.
I don't know what they're doing.
They're useless, mate. And then Wayne Rooney's on the telly and he's saying that it's a foul. It's never a foul. He's won the ball. Do you know what I mean? And that referee in the Mexico game was absolutely honking, mate.
Look, when you go different parts of the world, and listen, different parts of the world referee games differently, you know, and we've got our style. People say our referees in our league is honking. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, you go to different parts of the world and they got a view of the game where we've got to try and shift our thoughts with their mind process. And what is a foul to them might not be a foul to us, you know. So that's the beauty of the World Cup. Not everyone's going to be seeing it from our point of view.
But the most beautiful thing that happened on that pitch was that centre half, the Mexican centre half, fouling him, professional foul, yellow card, and he sends him off.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah,
and you know what it is? It's these referees that have never kicked a football in their life.
I'm sure they have kicked a football. Come on, that's a bit harsh.
Who's he? No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. To be a referee, you should have to do about 6 kick-ups around the world. That's what you should have to do.
I love that.
Do you know what? Do you know what? We give referees such a hard time on this show, and I think sometimes, you know, like we say that it's easy to referee. It's not. Trust me. These guys are professional, and most of the time they do get it right. But there's sometimes they are just they can have a bad game
all the time. And then Wayne Rooney sticking up for that keeper tonight. He's won the ball. He's won the ball.
Yeah, but listen, everyone's got a view on it, and you've got your view. Waz has got his view. I think I'm going to go with Wazza.
Ben, to take the focus away from the refs quickly, because we're going to be talking about this later on the show. I want to get your opinion on this. Like, who are going to be the star players of this World Cup? Who in particular? I want one name, because obviously there's a few. Who for you are you looking forward to seeing in this World Cup? Who do you think is going to light this World Cup up?
2 words. Elliot Anderson. He is absolutely phenomenal.
Wow. You've
gone close to home.
Not Yamal, not Elise. He
is a great player. I said it to someone today.
He's like a duck to water him, man. He's one of the best. Yeah, can I just say one thing really quickly? That I've only ever rang him twice, right? The first time was when Alexander Isak, Everton away, on the byline, he skinned 17 people, passed it across the box, and it was the best thing I've ever seen. Second best thing I've ever seen is Elliot Anderson. It might be something to do I'm from Whitley Bay, he's from Whitley Bay. What a player he is, by the way. What a player.
Top player.
He's going to be very good. He's going to be very good.
Duck to water.
Do you think he's going to get that move?
Mate, he could play anywhere. You couldn't tackle him in a letterbox, mate.
How high are you rating him? Like what level? Mate, you put him on Declan Rice's level?
Declan, I'm not even joking. He's an Newcastle fan, and I've been through the highs and the lows. He is 10 times the player he is.
Oh, lyrics.
Honestly. And I love Declan Rice. I think he's an Irish bloke. He does me head in a bit, and I cannot stand Arsenal. I think he's good. Elliot Anderson is honestly unbelievable. He knows what's going to happen before he gets the ball.
It's a great shout. Ben, thank you very much for joining the Sports Bar Weekend. Ben there. As I mentioned, we're going to be speaking throughout the show. Who is or are the players that, for you, are going to light up this World Cup? Come on, Carly, give me yours. Give me one name.
Yamal. You got Elise.
Yeah.
These players are always going to light up the World Cup. They're ready. They're in their prime. They're ready to go.
Yeah,
So,
I'm. Do you know what? I'm going to take a leaf out of Ben's book, and because I was going to say Elise, because he's just unbelievable.
oh mate, he's in form. He's class. He's growing from day to day.
I'm going to say Harry Kane.
Harry Kane always does it.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. He's
not lighting up though. That's like I know what to.
Yeah, but you know Yamal and Elise. You know they're gonna. I think Harry's gonna have an amazing tournament, and I also think the whole dropping deep thing before affected England. The way he's been playing at Bayern Munich this season's been an absolute liberty.
The team's geared around him,
so it should be.
Yeah, and that's what's happened. So Tuchel's picked the team for him to shine.
Yeah,
because that's your best player. Make him get into score goals and play to his strengths. He drops deep. We need runners going the other way, and that's why he's picked the players that he has going the other way on the wings. So it's obvious like it's all geared up for Harry Kane to get his goals. His goal the other night against Costa Rica was nice.
Yeah.
Nice little flick header. Lovely.
Great. Don't forget, coming up later on and tomorrow morning, early hours, USA get underway against Paraguay in the 2026 World Cup, presented by Ben Fletcher, commentary from Flo Pollock and former England defender Alvin Martin. Going to stay up and watch a bit of the USA when you get in, or is it bedtime, Colin?
Oh, mate. I watched a bit of the game last night with Korea.
Yeah.
Mate, it's hard work, innit, staying up.
It's hard.
It is a time, but yeah, I'll probably go back in and watch the game straight away because I've got nothing to do tomorrow.
Let's go back to the phone lines on 03717 223344. Remember, I'm looking for a Canadian fan and a Bosnian fan to come join us on the Sports Bar weekend. We always manage to do it. So, and the amazing listeners out there, if you're listening, you're like, well, I'm a Canadian fan or I'm a Bosnian fan. Give us a call, 03717 223344. Naz joins us. Good evening, Naz.
Good evening, guys.
Naz, how are you, mate?
I'm very good. I really enjoyed all three games.
Yeah.
Though it's going to be tough watch the games middle of the night.
Oh, it's hard. I tried it last night, mate.
I fell asleep.
Oh, so did I. I was on the couch. Then my missus comes down and she's like touching my feet so I can get up.
And I really enjoyed the Mexico game last night. And
yeah, it was fiery, wasn't it?
I think they'll go far, not only because of the altitude, but primarily because they're a good team. They're at home, so that should be good.
We're in trouble then, aren't we, England?
Sorry?
We might be in trouble because we might get them at some stage, I think. Last 16 quarters.
So could Scotland if they pull their finger out, but definitely chances are England could play them. But I don't worry for England with them. I just think the Tuchel will find a way. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah.
You guys asked about a player who's going to light the World Cup up. If he's fit, it'll be Lamine Yamal. If he isn't fit, it'll be Desiree Doué.
Yeah, Doué's another one. Doué's a proper player, isn't he? He's like he's one of those players that I love watching because he's just do you know what? He reminds me of a young Neymar. How he's with twinkle toes. He's got it, man. He's got it.
I've watched. I love PSG. I'm a Man United fan, as you guys probably know anyway. But I watch PSG quite a lot. And some of the League One games, but also in the Champions League.
Yeah.
That seems like Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah.
You know, if you know your basketball, those guys who know way back to the Harlem Globetrotters. These guys, they interchange positions. They do exactly what the Globetrotters did. But what Desiree Doué does there is 1 minute he's one side, next minute he's the other. Sometimes he even runs past Dembele in the middle. So you've got that fluidity. But for me, if Lamine Yamal's fit, I mean, he was brilliant in the last World Cup. I think he'll go one step above. So my favourites for the World Cup are between Portugal and Spain, but I think Yamal, if he's fit, will tip it for Spain.
Yeah, brilliant, cool. Thank you very much, Naz. Doué. That's a great shout as well.
It was a great shot.
I tipped France for the World Cup. Their forward line options are
tasty, isn't it?
Thuram, Elise, Mbappe, even Mateta's in there. Doué, Dembele. Forget Shirky. Like it is crazy.
Yeah, but do you know what? I'm not sure if it's all about the star-studded teams.
No, we know that, and we've learned that with
synergy,
Mbappe.
It's the team bond.
But I think France will have that, especially with the gaffer.
I think Mbappe is one of the players where he can light up whenever he can. Then you've got Dembele, current Ballon d'Or winner, that's going to want the stage as well. So if they can find that respect for each other in their games and work back, defend well, I think France are always going to have a good chance. But that they've got to get that right, that teamwork right. And if they do, then there's only going to be one winner because they've got all the world-class players.
They've got an amazing squad, that is for sure. In terms of breakout stars at this World Cup, you know, you look over the years, of course, our last Ballon d'Or winner, a British player, was, of course, Michael Owen, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was very much, he burst onto the scene. We'd obviously seen him at Liverpool, but in that world stage, you know, you got to say that World Cup 98, he was a breakout star there, wasn't he? He was one of them. Who's likely to be a breakout star for you this tournament? Anderson's a great shout there. Like, you know,
Anderson's a good player. I don't know if he's going to be a breakout star.
Because I don't think the world's seen him, because it's a world stage. You know, like there's always we know how good he is.
There's a young player, that Mexican player, Mora.
Yeah,
he's very young, but he's one of those players that you just got to keep an eye on because he's very, very talented. And as the competition progresses, I think we'll see a little bit more of him. But he's going to be a good player for the future. But I'm not sure if it's going to be the right time. So the breakout star could be anyone, man. And it's there because remember, there's not a lot of players that we don't know about. Like even the guy that scored today, Larin.
Yeah, there is a lot more knowledge on world football.
There's a lot more knowledge on world football. Larin, he's been at Southampton. Do you know what I mean? So it shows that people getting on the world stage now, and this is an opportunity for, say mediocre players or middle of the green players to get some limelight now and go and have a brand new leaf. You know what? See, we've got players that's just been relegated, like West Ham. We've got Diouf. That's at Senegal. He can go and have a great tournament. Then he's a breakout player.
Yeah,
because he's good. He's good enough. He's got a great left foot. So there's players that could go redeem themselves in the World Cup and get their value up. You know, and that's what a lot of teams are banking on to go and see where's the next gem.
Yeah,
this is where it is.
That's why business happens after the World Cup.
Yep.
Right, Dwayne, we finally got. You know, I asked for a Bosnian fan and a Canadian fan. We got a Canadian one ticked off.
Oh, brilliant.
Dwayne said this was a good start from Canada. We should be disappointed for not taking all 3 points. If we conferred even a few of the chances we had, it could have been 3-1. Dwayne, you're absolutely right there. That's why, you know, I do think they'll rue missing those chances. Because if imagine if they'd gone into the Qatar game with the 3 points already, get 3 off Qatar, 6 points, they're guaranteed to be through.
Yeah, that's what happens. So these are the games. So the first game, although that people say that it's just the first game, so right, there's more time. There's no time. No. As soon as you start it straight in, mate. So you need to get the points on the table early. That's the way I see it anyway.
Absolutely. 03717 223344 is the number to call. Don't forget, we're asking you who's going to be the players that are going to light up World Cup 2026 for you. Who's going to be the breakout stars? Let's get that conversation going. You're very welcome to call us on that number, 03717 223344. You are listening to the World Cup Sports Bar on talkSPORT, brought to you by Burger King. Burger Buddies. Total tournament satisfaction delivered by the experts. Order now on the BK app. It's talkSPORT.
Locking on back in the UK, of course, and we're right across the lot. We mentioned earlier that Martin O'Neill has been installed at Celtic. Just in the passing, you're pleased for him. 1 year deal, Simon.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think Martin, the only person that would have talked him out of that circumstance is Martin. So I think probably Martin would do a 1 with a rolling year.
Yeah.
So that puts him in a situation where you can see how he feels in a year's time. I don't even know why it was a conversation. I don't even know why it was a debate about whether Martin O'Neill should stay in place. I think it's the least they could have offered him. I hope they've remunerated him properly, and I hope that he continues to build on his legacy, because I like him. Now, obviously, I don't know where you sat on it. I think I know where you sat on it. Nobody wanted Celtic to win besides Celtic fans, because we wanted Hearts to win.
Well, that would have been the story, yeah.
Yeah.
But the Celtic story was a great one,
but
too.
Martin did his job.
Yeah.
I mean, he did his job. He went in there and he galvanised Celtic. And so the discussion about whether Martin O'Neill should be given a new contract perplexed me. Besides the fact he kept on telling everyone how bloody knackered he was.
Actually, Brad Friedel's with us, as he will be here in New York. Brad, whatever happened to Wilfred Nancy? Do we know? He came back here with his tail between his legs, having been a major flop in his short time in charge at Celtic.
I'll tell you, it very similar. I came over here and I was the head coach of New England Revolution. I found it very difficult to go from the professionalism of the Premier League this way. I couldn't wrap my head around it. I was too stubborn to stay in my own professionalism. I wouldn't adapt to where the level of MLS was.
Steve Nicol was there for a while as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was there with, and then Jay Heaps and then myself.
And Paul Merritt as well.
I think what Wilfred did, he adapted to the US culture and he went over there. When you go to a club like Celtic and you hear his first interview, I don't care about the results, it's how we play. No. Results matter, and the fans will actually put up with you playing poorly if you're winning the matches for a certain amount of time. So I think he found that change going to that type of club very, very difficult.
Yeah.
With Martin, I played for Martin for 2 years at Villa. He's the boss. He knows what he's doing. When I first got there, it was the first time I had met him and knew him other than playing against him. He's quirky in how he runs the club, but then there's always a moment when a manager really sets that I'm the boss. And we had a meeting one day, and he knew everything that was going around the training ground. He knew what John Carew had done 2 months ago in there, and he had known what Gabby Agbonlahor was doing. He knew how to get the best out of Gabby.
What Gabby was doing was eating.
Yeah, but look back in Gabby's career. When did he play the best? Under Martin O'Neill.
Free kick into the penalty area, Gladstone, and in! And Bosnia have the lead, and it's a first international goal for Jovo Lukic. Larin with a shot, and he scored! Hail Larin! And Canada have their equaliser.
That's right, the third game of World Cup 2026 has finished. Canada 1, Bosnia 1, the first draw of World Cup 2026, which is nice. We'd like to see some wins and some competitive games.
Yeah.
Canada, their sort of first World Cup point on home soil. I wanted to say turf or soil.
Turf. Turf. You're going to say turf.
Soil,
That's really American.
Yeah, on
home turf. That'll be fitting.
And don't forget, 2 o'clock in the morning, right here on talkSPORT, after this show.
That's the thing about these kickoffs, man.
I know.
It's jarring, isn't it? It's like late, though.
I remember the World Cup 2002 in Japan. It was some strange times.
Yeah.
I remember going to watch England-Brazil at school in the morning. They had it was like an 8 a.m. kickoff, and they had a big screen and that. So, yeah, that's what the World Cup brings.
But this is not interfering. This is not interfering with work. That's the problem.
No, yeah.
It's actually interfering in a bad way because you come work tired.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. So
espressos, please.
Yes.
Right. It is now time to hear some of your shared takes with Burger King.
Shared takes on talkSPORT with Burger King Burger Buddies. Total tournament satisfaction delivered by the experts. Order now on the BK app.
Right, here's a shared take indeed, because we're joined by Aaron, who shares a love of a certain team with me. How are you, Aaron?
Yeah, very good. Thanks, yourself.
Yeah, I'm still happy that we managed to survive the Premier League, mate. So, but we're not talking about that.
It's just about. Listen,
Yeah, we'll talk about that later, Colin.
Give it a rest, mate.
But the World Cup is what we're talking about now. What's your shared take, Aaron?
I like to see Vuskovic. It'd be nice to see him out on the grass. You know, I don't think a lot of us have seen him in the flesh. You know, being playing in Germany, so it'd be nice to see him out there. Hopefully against us.
Yeah. What were you made of Vuskovic? Of course, he made the Bundesliga Team of the Year, didn't he?
Did he, yeah?
Yeah, I think, you know, he's obviously good. I haven't seen much of him. Yeah, I'd like to see him, obviously, like I say, in the World Cup. I think that's where a lot of eyes will be watching, obviously, with Brighton putting a bid in as well.
Yes, I've seen that link, the link with Brighton, which is, I believe it's on a 2-year loan deal, and there's some massive. Basically, I think Spurs are trying to get him to sign like a 5 to 6 year contract with £125 million release.
Yeah. Well, how do you lot get wrapped around him? Like, honestly.
Yeah, I think Brighton have bidded 25 mil and Van Heck with this.
He's good, mate. He's a good player, and so he's going to go on a loan deal, right?
Yeah,
and just for development.
Well, this is what I don't understand. I don't know what your take, Aaron. You know, if he's good enough in the Bundesliga, etc., and he's getting all these plaudits, and like Barcelona apparently looking at him, I don't understand why we don't just play him rather than trying to get.
I think it'll be nice. It'll be nice to see him if he did go. Like, if we can keep hold of him, I think that's the problem. But if we can get him out on loan for a year, see how good he is in the Premier League, and then go from there, maybe tie him down to a longer contract. But yeah, I don't know.
How old is he?
It's hard to say, isn't it?
He's only 19.
Yeah. That's right, yeah. So we don't know what he's going to do in the Premier League. We've seen it before, you know, especially with Spurs. We make signings of these players that are meant to be amazing. And
they come in and don't perform.
Yeah, but
that's right. So,
but that's why, you know, you're actually right, Aaron, in terms of maybe seeing what he's like in the Premier League. You know, Brighton's a big club, you know.
No, of course. I think it's the best place to go for a young player, you know, like a team like Brighton or Bournemouth. I think it'd be brilliant. And it'll only rack up his value as well if he does a good season with Brighton. And then we can bring him back.
I think you should just bring him back now. Bring him back now.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't think you're in a position to be doing all of that. I think you need to be bringing your best players in. And he's already had a good season over there. He's a bright star.
Big lads, over 6'3".
Yeah, so get him in. Romero Van der Ven replacement. Why wouldn't you get him in?
Well, hopefully Van der Ven's not going anywhere.
No, I think Van der Ven stays. I think it's the Romero one. We've already seen the links with him leaving the club. I can't imagine us.
Well, he wasn't even at your last game.
No, he did. He did come in the end.
Did he come?
Yeah, there was a lot of backlash.
That's bang out of order, because I was thinking, how is he not there?
No, there was a lot of backlash, wasn't there, Aaron? And he was there last.
He was there.
It certainly was.
Yeah, but
so it's just bad vibes just around the camp at the time.
No, I think he probably did think of doing it.
He did buy the plane ticket.
Yeah, I think he probably was there and probably flew home.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Aaron, in terms of England's chances at the World Cup this year, how do you feel? Like, I think Harry's going to have a massive World Cup personally.
Oh, for sure. I think, you know, he's one of the players that brings the quality regardless of where he is. I mean, he did it for us for many years, didn't he? So
is he the best striker at the World Cup? I think he is.
I think, yeah, hands down. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone out there. I mean, like, when we got rid of him, it's like, who can you replace him with? I mean, he is irreplaceable.
I like the way
there's no one on his level. I don't think.
You know the word.
I picked up on that as well.
The word is not correct. You didn't get rid of him. He got rid of you.
You're not wrong.
I can imagine if Aaron ever splits up with a partner, it's I got rid of him.
Aaron, you're funny, you know. It's all about the wording in life, man.
Exactly. Aaron, brilliant stuff. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Cheers.
Cheers, Aaron. Aaron there looking at Vuskovic, of course, the highly rated centre-half who's played all season at Hamburg. Made the Bundesliga Team of the Year. Was one of the...
Who was it that told me about him the other day? Because I wasn't really aware that you had him.
Yeah.
I knew that he was connected to you somehow, or you were courting him, but I didn't know that he had signed. It's only until Secret Scout told me on the Dressing Room podcast that he was signed.
Yeah,
and you guys...
He played pre-season, scored a goal against Luton.
Yeah. It's only till after I knew, I was aware, and then I was looking. That's a great asset to have.
A lot of people are looking at Barcelona.
So he'll be one of those ones to hopefully get some minutes on the pitch.
Well, hopefully, if we can sign him up to a long-term deal, put that release clause in, put him out to Brighton, we get Van Heck, who's already Premier League ready. Yeah. I think it works for everyone. And if you've got a shared take of your own, you can voice note us or simply give us a call on 03717 223344. That's all thanks to Burger King.
Shared takes on talkSPORT with Burger King Burger Buddies. Iconic winners delivered in the box every time. Order now on the BK app.
Don't forget that number is 03717 223344. Of course, Scotland get their campaign underway this weekend as well. Coley, another early one. Haiti against Scotland, 2 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning, 4th of June. Presented by Natalie Sawyer, commentary from Joe Shedd and the former Scotland assistant Mark Mahee. That's massive for the Tartan Army and a great game to start with, no?
Yeah, great game. It's over in Boston. Obviously, I've got a massive connection to Steve Clarke. He was big for me in my youth days, and even when he came to West Ham under Gianfranco Zola.
For those that don't know, why was he big for you in your youth days? Where was you?
I was at Chelsea. He gave me my opportunity to be a striker, really, and then he was obviously in Ranieri's ear saying, "Listen, you need to take Coley," and then I turned out to get my first team debut under Ranieri because of Steve Clarke, because he was a great coach. And then he came to West Ham. Then I got in the England team with him being the number 2 of Gianfranco Zola. So I've got massive respect. It's basically my youth team manager, coached me all the way through to my biggest points in my life. So I know that he's a great manager.
So we were talking about this the other day about supporting home nations, other home nations. Like
I support Steve Clarke.
Okay,
not Scotland.
but do you want?
Huh?
But do you want Scotland?
Listen, I love. Listen, I played at Celtic for all of 5 games, but I was up there and I saw the passion of football, the football up there, and I saw the fans. So I do want them to be in the big competitions and do them. Just do you. Yeah. But I'm not going to be there supporting.
Well, speaking of supporters, we've been asking tonight for Bosnian supporters, Canadian supporters. We've got a Canadian supporter now.
I don't want them to be embarrassed. That's what you know what I mean. I don't want them embarrassed.
Let's go to Dwayne, who's actually in Toronto, Canada. How are you, Dwayne?
I'm doing well. How's you guys doing? It's a pleasure. I listen to you all the time on the weekend after Premier League.
Oh, nice.
So I just got to say that while I'm happy Arsenal won, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm just a little disappointed that Tottenham didn't go down.
No, listen, Dwayne.
You're a big Spurs fan. I have to respect that.
Dwayne, congratulations. I said it on air the other day when I covered for Simon Jordan and Jim White. Arsenal are deserving of winning the Premier League over the last few years. So you just have to doff your cap. You have to doff your cap and move on. Or you can wear a load of masks and annoy everyone.
You see, you're the good Spurs
Loads
fan.
of masks or football jerseys that annoy people.
To be fair, I love that. They've made it thrilling viewing. I think after the Champions League final, right? I think there was about 80,000 people watching the talkSPORT YouTube stream just to see the reaction.
Yeah.
But listen, Premier League's done. You're the champions. Your nation now. Did they make you proud tonight, Dwayne?
Yeah, they did. I mean, you know what? When you think about how Canada's been, it's such a diverse nation. And before, when the World Cup would happen in Canada, you would see every other flag. People would be cheering for every other flag. But now you're seeing that shift where we actually have a good team on the field. The way they played today made me proud. They should have won that game, albeit for some bad finishing at that. But like Carlton was saying, you get on the pitch, you work on getting that done. They should be getting past Qatar, and with 4 points, you know what? If they can get a draw against Switzerland, they can go through the next round. So.
Yeah, no, I tend to agree with you there. It's a nice group. I think your group. This is a big game. Like you're the home nation. It's a pressurized one as well, to be honest. Because you're in the home nation. You've got the first game. You don't want to let your fans down. And I think they got through it. They created chances. Do you know what I mean? If they wasn't creating chances, then you'd be worried. They're getting in front of goal to miss. So now you get on the training pitch. You rejig a few things. Jesse Marsch is going to address a few things that he can improve on. Qatar will be a nice match to go into. It's not the hardest of games, but it's a game that I'm expecting you guys to win. And you go in there with a lot of confidence. And
absolutely.
And especially after today, because Bosnia, they're no walkovers. They're a good outfit. So it just shows you that you nullified them and you created your chances. So go and do the rest against Qatar.
And with Larin scoring, Dwayne, he comes on 3 minutes after he comes on, he scores the goal. Do you think that's, a good problem for Jesse Marsch to have to look at that next starting lineup thinking, hang about, there's my goal scorer?
I think it is Because, I mean, when you think about, starting lineup and, your offensive players, you're looking at maybe Buchanan, you're thinking about Jonathan David. But, Jonathan David had a tough year at Juventus this year. I think, maybe the confidence is a little bit down. People have given Larin stick, but he puts the goals in the net. They may not be all beautiful goals, but he puts the ball in the net. So whether you have him as an impact sub or you maybe roll the dice and put him as a starter, I think it's a good problem to have for Jesse Marsch. Let's put it that way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
In terms of what will be seen as a good World Cup for you personally, Dwayne, is it just getting out of the group, or what does a good World Cup look like for Canada?
I mean, I laugh when I say this. As a Canadian, just getting out of the group would be nice, but I want us to take more of the attitude that, European fans do. Let's get as far as possible. Now, are we going to win it? Absolutely not. France, England, Spain, those ones are going to do well. But I think, getting as far as we can, if we can get out of the first round and into the next rounds and knockout rounds, it'll be amazing. Like this city, this country will explode. So
how do you think Promise David done when he came on today? Do you think he changed the direction of the game?
Everything you said, like you were saying before, Promise David, with the commentators was fantastic. Like, he's coming back from an injury. This guy worked his butt off to come back from an injury. He came on there. He was running at the defenders. He's the one that basically flicked that ball on to Larin for the goal there too. So, he's a game changer, and that's what you want off the bench, people that can come in and disrupt and do things a little bit differently. So I think it worked out well for us. Like I said, outside of the finishing, I mean, that block by Kolasinac was world class. I wish he did more of that when he played for Arsenal, but
can't have everything, Dwayne. Can't have everything.
Exactly. But I mean, outside of that, like it's looking well. And you know what, Jesse Marsch coming into us, I know when he coached at Leeds, he had a bit of a bad run at Leeds, but he's been a revelation for Canada. The way he's embraced the country, the way he's given confidence to everybody here, he has been the coach we need.
Good stuff.
Brilliant, cool. Thank you so much for getting involved, Dwayne. That was our Canadian fan joining us, so we're just waiting on the Bosnian fans. Come on, Bosnian fans.
Come on. You know you want to.
You know you want to get involved. I want the Bosnian fans calling us to let us know what they made of that and getting that point against Canada on their home turf. 03717 223344. You're listening to the Sports Bar Weekender here on talkSPORT. Don't forget, later on, we're going to go around the world in Carl Cole's away days. I'm looking forward to that. It's talkSPORT.
I'm from Bosnia, take me to America. I really want to see Statue of Liberty. I can no longer wait, take me to United States. Take me to Golden Gate, I will assimilate.
For you, Carl, obviously playing right back, you would have played against these two guys, and we don't quite know which one will start, and that's Anthony Gordon and Marcus Rashford on that left-hand side. Now, you've played against both. I'm not going to say which one's better, but what differences are there between the two, and what makes both of them as good as they are? Obviously, Rashford being at Barca, Anthony Gordon just got the move to Barcelona. What are the differences between the two?
I think that just says it there. There's not really much with one team signing them both, and wanting to take them because they fit the personality that they want to play the game at. I think, listen, they're both extremely quick players, and they both got an eye for goal as well. The main thing is that I feel that in tournaments that I've played in previously to this, there's not been many other goals than Harry Kane, and that's what we need to find. And as having one of them on the pitch, with Bakayoko or Noni on the other side, I think they need to bring some goals into it.
The fullback situation. Reece was a little bit more reserved last night than O'Reilly. O'Reilly, we know he's a midfielder that plays left back. He's an 8 that can be a 10. He's incredibly talented. I mean, you'll know all about him, right? Reece, I felt, was a little bit more structured to his game. And maybe that's because of his hamstrings. Maybe they're managing that. I know at Chelsea they've had to manage that because there is some fragility in and around there. How important is that, though, that Nico Riley does that job on that side? Because his link-up play is exceptional. He really is a major talent.
I think you can't take that away from Nico. What he's done at Manchester City and arriving in the box in areas that you don't expect a left back to get into just shows what he does offensively. But I think Reece James played a very intelligent game last night. You know, from watching it, he managed himself really well. You don't need to peak now. Reece James needs to peak in the knockout stages. Please God, England get to that, and that's when we'll see the best from Reece James.
Did you hear about Nico O'Reilly coming through when you was at City? Because for me, it felt like he just came from nowhere and exploded. Did you hear about him? Because you always hear about whispers in the youth team about, have you seen him coming through? Did you hear much about Nico O'Reilly before he made...
Yeah, of course you see him. You train with him. You train with him when the kids come up and they train with you. You know, Nico was always up there, but...
That's it. We've got some World Cup songs on. It is the Sports Bar Weekender, the first Sports Bar Weekender of the World Cup, Coley.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, decent.
It started Thursday, didn't it?
Yeah. It's true, isn't it?
So I get the pleasure of hosting it with you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it is the third game of the World Cup. It finished Canada 1, Bosnia 1. We've had a Canadian fan on already. We're looking for you, Bosnian fans. Don't bottle it. Come see us. 03717 22.
There's got to be some. Come on.
God, no, those are Bosnian fans.
Come on, we've got to get a Bosnian fan on, surely. We've got to have one, innit?
No, at least one. That is what we've got to do before the end of the show. Have a Bosnian fan on, talking about how their team got on and what they think is going to happen in the World Cup. We're going to play some World Cup songs during the show. And actually, Carlton...
I think I might have one on my phone, you know.
What, a Bosnian fan?
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to hit him up, see what he's doing. Him to call in.
Yeah, we're gonna talk with a Bosnian fan, hopefully. But we're going to be doing some World Cup songs as well. And me and Carlton, we're going to have a sound clash.
Yeah?
For those that don't know what a sound clash is, someone plays one record and another person plays another record.
Yeah.
And then the crowd, which is you guys at home, decide which is your favourite tune. All stems, obviously, from the Jamaican sound system culture. We're talking big sounds playing different tunes against one another and the crowd would react. So we're going to see who's going to get the forward tonight, as they say in Sound Clash system.
Forward.
Yes. Okay, so we'll be doing that later on. Carlton Cole's World Cup song versus mine. I believe we do have a Bosnian fan joining us. Yeah, Alan joins us. Good evening, Alan.
Alan.
Zdravo, kako se? How are you doing?
Oh, I like that.
I love that.
Say that again. Teach me.
Well, I just said, hi, hello, how are you doing? So,
hi, hello. Drago. So you start with Drago.
So I'm half Bosnian, half English. I watched it tonight. How we came away with 1-1, I don't know. This is Canada, not Germany. And they destroyed us. You know, I get the fact that Nikola Vasil shouldn't have been sent off because that keeper's challenge was not a red card. It wasn't a yellow card. It was nothing. And we had nothing up front. Dzeko sat on the bench and we had nothing.
Yeah, I wondered why he was there all game and didn't get on.
Why is he there?
Because he's injured. He'll be lucky to get 10, 15 minutes.
Really?
In this entire World Cup. Yeah, 100%. And everyone knows it. Everyone in Sarajevo, everyone in Mostar, everyone in Banja Luka knows that he's injured. And we just keep holding him there as a threat. But we've got nothing. Bajak Tarovic, fantastic young kid, brilliant player. But we've nothing. We've got absolutely nothing. Okay, so we'll beat Qatar. Brilliant. And then that's us done for. But these are young kids who are really, really trying to play. But you watched it today. It's Canada.
Yeah.
They are the, listen, you say it's Canada, but they are the host nation. They are brilliant athletes as well, by the way.
Yeah, they were fantastic. I mean, they've got some great players. And I get the fans are behind them.
Good players, not great players. They got good players. great players.
Well, they have a great player in Alphonso Davies, but
he's not there.
Yeah, but and then you worry. You know, you look at others and you think, Serge Kolasinac, absolute tank, fantastic, solid defender, but boy, is that all we've got? Is that all we've got?
I did think you looked quite good on the counter though. Like when you broke at speed.
Yeah, absolutely. But there's nothing in the centre.
No, agree with that. It was toothless, wasn't it? I think toothless is the
we've
word.
got nothing in the centre.
In the final third, you're decent as well. You got a few tricky players that can take on 2 or 3 players.
But as Alan's saying, it's that end product.
And it's the same. It was the same for Canada as well. They had that. So I think it was just stalemate at the end of it, and I think you felt you was feeling each other out. Didn't really quite get anything over the line apart from the two goals that the one goal that you both scored against each other. But it was, I think you learn a lot from this game. Qatar's the banker, and it's whatever you get from the rest. Yeah.
Oh, I think we lost Alan. I think it was a bit of a bad line.
Then we go through to the last qualifying group of 154 nations or whatever it is.
The round of 78.
Yeah, it's a draw.
Exactly. Alan, great call. Thank you so much for getting involved. It's like buses, the Bosnian fans, because when you wait for a bus for ages, not one comes along, we get 2.
Oh, we've got 2 now.
Yeah, Kemal joins us. Good evening, Kemal.
Good evening. Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Give me a. How are you in Bosnian? Kalkosi. Oh, I like that.
Kalkosi, yeah.
Kalkosi. Okay, I'm writing that down.
This is all for Carlton Coles away days. How do you feel after getting that point? Listen, coming away from the first opening game of a World Cup with the point, without a loss, I think that's positive.
If you look at the 2 games that we played before against Wales and Italy, this was a little bit disappointing, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because it's the first World Cup game, and I think they're all a bit inexperienced, and it's a new thing, and they've not played it before. So I think it's a point is good, but they didn't really play well, if I'm being honest. I just felt every ball that came to them, they just kicked it out. There was no kind of linking players. There was no control. And the goalkeeper made a few kicks out that I thought was really disappointing. So I think they just need to just take a step back and think how they played against Italy and Wales.
Yeah. I think the first game's always like this. I think it's the nerves, it's the build-up. You get out there and things just doesn't quite connect. And the main thing is not to lose the game. Do not lose.
And the thing is as well, Kemal, look at the possession. We know Canada had more possession throughout the game and they had a lot of chances. But you look at it, it's only 60-40 possession-wise. You had more shots on target than them. And we was calling, Bosnia a little toothless. Canada, I think, had even more problems in terms of their finishing and their end products. As we said before, Kem, having Qatar in that group really helps, doesn't it? Because I think that's a lot of teams' banker, as Cole has already said.
Yeah, I think everybody's banking on beating Qatar. But to be honest with you, I just keep saying that the way they played the last few games today was really, I thought, on a disappointing point. But Dzeko wasn't playing, and I can't see him playing for much at all for the rest of he's got some injuries and stuff like that. But I think he just needs to go back to the drawing board and just start connecting the ball to each player rather than just kicking it out for the sake of it. They're just defending it. Every ball that came into our 16, it was like kick it out, rather than try and control it, do something with it.
The thing is, when you don't have your star striker available, you got to find another way. Listen, a great example was when we watched, was it Spain win was it the Euros or was it the World Cup? I can't remember, without Fernando Torres. And they found a way with the false 9 and they found a way to win and get it over the line and they won the competition. So it showed you that you can play without a big striker, the main striker, but you just got to connect the dots. You got to try and move. The movement's got to be good. So that all works out in training. Sometimes when you ain't got your best talisman on the field, you got to find a new way to get goals. And I hope,
and I think we've got some new players on that team that can do some stuff.
I saw we've got a lot of talent.
Ale Begovic,
but
they just
Begovic is very good, by the way.
Yeah, they're very good, but they're young.
Yes.
They need guidance, and then they need somebody with experience behind them to say, just take it easy. I think they all getting a bit too excited about being in the World Cup, which you can't blame them really. Being 18 at the World Cup.
Am I right in thinking this is only your second appearance at the World Cup, right?
Well, yeah, 2014.
14, correct. Yeah, so like you said, there's excitement, there's adrenaline. Being the underdogs in that game. I think what's happened tonight is I think Canada are relieved, and I think Bosnia are proud but annoyed because, with 12 minutes left to go, you're thinking it could have been all 3 points.
Yeah, it could have.
Great call. Thank you for very, very much for joining us. Amazing. We said it. We've had the Canadian fans, we had the Bosnians.
Oh, we've had it.
03717223344. Yeah, the phone lines are open for you guys to talk, and I want to encourage that through the World Cup.
Yeah.
If you are someone like we had Alan, who's half English, half Bosnian, if you've got another nation that you are supporting in the World Cup, call after that.
We don't want the locals. We don't just want the locals.
We want all the
nations. All the nations.
This is an international sports bar.
International, man. World Cup.
You are listening to the World Cup Sports Bar on talkSPORT, brought to you by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Wherever it is, they're here for it.
First player up front I've gone for Neymar.
No, mate, honestly.
What do you mean? Don't start. I'm giving Neymar a free roll as well.
Mate, Neymar, the most overrated footballer of his generation. I'm not having it.
Condi, don't.
No, I'm not having it.
Don't.
No,
I'm a big Neymar.
No, he
doesn't overrate.
He does. The most overrated footballer of his generation.
Oh my God. At Barca.
No, not having him. Not having him. Not having him. No, not having it. Nope. That's the music stopped.
Condi, please, mate.
No, not Neymar.
Who's a better player? Neymar or Hazard?
R9. Oh, give me Hazard every day of the week, mate.
No.
Mate, give me... Is it... No, don't get me on the Neymar train.
Okay. R9's playing with him. R9's
take Neymar out.
But mate, come on. Neymar. Pace. Skill.
No, he's got a heart the size of a...
Yeah, but mate, he made you enjoy football watching him.
No,
That's a typical centre-half.
No, do you know... No, give me R9, right? I'm not having Neymar. No, not at any price.
Neymar, Suarez, Messi.
No, give me Hazard. Give me anyone. You don't want Neymar in your team, mate.
What do you mean?
You don't want Neymar in your team?
What he won with Barca?
What he won?
Well, he's part of it, mate. He was outstanding. Come on.
No. Here's a stat. When he left Barcelona, he never won a major honour again. And don't give me...
He left Barca for the dough, didn't he? Obviously, to PSG.
Well, that goes down... It's a black market,
I know, but...
No.
Condi, we've become very close, mate.
No, I know, but we're going to fall out of a Neymar.
Yeah, it could be, mate.
No.
Please, mate.
No.
Wow.
No. No. Scrub him out.
Let's break.
Scrub.
All right. He's out. Thiago's in. Thiago, you in from Brentford. Go on, mate. You're in. Shows what you got. One season wonder. Go on.
I just can't have it, mate.
Wow.
No. Sorry, mate.
Shock me, that has.
No, the thing about Neymar is that obviously an unbelievable talent, but when you boil it down, what does he do for the team? It's no coincidence.
Get past 3, 4, 5.
And then
players.
what? And then what?
And then put it
and then
play
what?
for someone.
Well, he didn't do it in the Champions League final against Bayern Munich, did he?
Yeah, but he did.
3 1v1s.
What did he do? What did he do for Barca?
What do you mean? What he did? He had Messi.
In the history of football, there may never have been a better player than Edson Arantes do Nascimento. This guy, the most decorated player in World Cup history. Imagine being 17 and playing at a World Cup. Well, not only did Pelé achieve that, he was probably Brazil's best player in 1958, even with a baby face like this. He scored 6 goals in their run to what would be Brazil's first World Cup triumph. Pelé was the talk of world football and was swamped everywhere he went. He was expected to be the main character in Chile 1962 as well, But in just the second group stage game, he tore his calf, and that was his World Cup done. As you can see, Brazil still won it all. 4 years of recovery and rediscovering his magic form in front of goal led to 1966, another tournament that for him wouldn't go to plan. Pelé was targeted by Bulgaria and Portugal in the groups, and after being kicked all over the park by the Portuguese, he eventually had to be carried off the field at Goodison. And that was it. Brazil were knocked out at the group stage for the first and only time. He vowed never to play in a World Cup again, such was his fury at Portugal's antics on Merseyside. But he came back for 1970, where we saw maybe the greatest team in World Cup history. It's actually pretty unanimous. Some say that team brought about the term beautiful game, or jogo bonito in Brazil's native tongue. That team blitzed the competition in Mexico, and it all led to this. Across his career, he scored so many goals, he's even recognised by Guinness as the world record holder. I mean, just look at that. 1,283. Madness. Thanks, Ronnie, we know. At the World Cup, he bagged 12 in 14 games. I mean, talk about a strike rate. Around the world, we all debate our country's greatest player. In Brazil, they debate who's second, behind the only man to have won 3 World Cups, a man who they call O Rei, the King.
Good evening, it's the Sports Bar Weekend here on talkSPORT with me, Majestic, in for the Catman Adam Catcher alongside the one and only Carlton Cole. We've been reacting to Canada and Bosnia's opening game, which finished 1-1. We've had the Canadian verdict, we've had the Bosnian verdict, and we're going to head over to Canada in a moment to speak to Steve Forbes to get his verdict and see what the feel is in Canada after that result. Don't forget the number to call is 03717 223344. It is Friday night, so usual sports bar features do apply. We're going to have some live trivia later on. We're going to have Carlton Cole's away days. So it's still a jolly good old time in your favourite members club where everybody's welcome. And that number is 03717 223344. Coley, last time we did a show together, we went out afterwards, didn't we? We went out.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah. We went far.
We went to Bognor Regis.
Bognor Regis.
Imagine finishing the sports bar and going to Bognor Regis. Good time, though.
Mate, I tell you
Good
what.
pie.
Yeah, my cousin came and met us. And then got on your party bus. Do you know what?
And do you know what? Jack, our producer, is going to love this. We watched the Hulk Hogan documentary on the way down there, didn't we?
Yeah, we did as well. I forgot about this. There's a lot that happens in my life. Like, this happens. And, you was DJing. Got the last hour.
Yeah.
I even got to rave in the crowd. I went round the front, innit? You see me in the crowd?
Yeah, I saw you.
Everyone was buzzing. I was there. So what the hell? I swear I was listening to you earlier on. Now you're here in Bognor Regis.
and of
That's
course,
what we do.
And of course, our last show, we doffed our cap to our brother, Jake, who passed away. And today, sadly, was his funeral and his send-off, which I tell you, was a lovely service today. So, of course, big shout out to Jake's family. It was a wonderful send-off today. And our thoughts, of course, with his family.
His family, yeah. It's just it's a hard day, emotional day, but they celebrate his life.
Yeah,
they're celebrating his life as we speak right now.
They're still celebrating. No doubt that will be celebrating into the night.
Yeah,
like they might be. Will they be celebrating in Canada? Let's go find out. Let's go over to talkSPORT reporter Steve Forbes, who joins us on the Sports Bar Weekender. How are we, Steve?
How's it going, guys? Yeah, all good here in Vancouver. It's not quite as buzzing as Skeets and Bognor would be, but it's all right, I tell you.
So what's the feel after that game? Is it a missed opportunity for Canada, but points on the board? We spoke to some Canadian fans already, and, they seem optimistic.
Yeah, very much so. I think a lot of the Canadian supporters just wanted a point. They just wanted to get that first point of the World Cup out of the way. They'd be buzzing with a draw against Bosnia and Herzegovina, and they got it. as you say, maybe there'd be a sense that they should have done better. They should have got a win. They certainly had the opportunities to do so. Jonathan David squandering that chance from inside the box. They had a shot blocked onto the bar. Another good opportunity wasted too in the second half. But it was Southampton's Carl Larin. As you can see, I'm wearing my Canada merch, but very much in the red and white stripes of Saints. So maybe I brought a bit of luck to the game today. But I was at the Granville Island watch party, the fan fest here in an area of the city, and it was brilliant. It was Canadian fans really getting into the swing of the World Cup. They're so ecstatic that it's here on home soil as well, and that they can watch their team play. Obviously, that game that just took place was 4,000 kilometres away in Toronto from where we are now. They will have 2 group games at BC Place coming up against Qatar and against Switzerland.
Yeah, you talk about the Canadian fans. What's the feel over there? Because you got the American fans, like obviously the US fans, and then you've got Canada. That's a little bit. I'd say they're more like us over here, and just the way they are. Is it corny like the US, or is it a bit more cultured like us?
You're certainly not getting the variety of chants that we get in the terraces, Carlton. It's a bit more, we believe that we can win over here. But I would say that Canadians really do enjoy their football, or soccer as they call it now. It is hockey country, really. They love ice hockey over here. I think most casual fans, if you were to ask them to name 5 players in the national team, they would struggle. But it is a growing sport. The Whitecaps here at BC Place in Vancouver, they draw a decent crowd most games, really accessible as well. What I would say is that it feels like football here is way more family orientated. It's less tribalism than it is back home. And so people kind of make a day out of it, and they take their family and their kids along to the games here. Not always a sellout at BC Place. They kind of only really opened the lower bowl part for MLS fixtures, aside from the semi-final they had against LAFC last season. It was absolutely packed. It was raving then as well. It was great. And I'm really keen to see what it's like at BC Place for these World Cup matches, because I saw loads of empty seats in Toronto as well. And I know FIFA are saying that several people are still in the concourse, and that's why we're seeing empty seats. But it looked like a few more than that. So I'm keen to see what it's like here.
I see in the background as well, Steve, people wrapped in the Canadian flag. We spoke to Dwayne, who's actually in Canada as well, and he said he's seen loads of Canadian flags up. He said it's quite a diverse country, and normally see all different flags. But he said it's so nice to see this union of the Canada flag everywhere, and we can see it behind you in the background. Does it feel like you said, even just casual Canadian fans have really taken to this and found some real national pride from it?
Oh, yeah, very much so. I think the kind of shadows over the World Cup, the kind of political elements, haven't been unnoticed here. For the sake of example, you don't really find an Americano in coffee shops here. It's a Canadiano. So there's and Canadians, a lot of Canadians are refusing to cross over into America. Seattle's only a 2.5-3 hour drive away from where we are now. So there's that little bit of tension there with the US. But in terms of supporting their team here, yeah, they're really proud nationally. And Vancouver is a super multicultural city. Yeah. Even at the game I just went to go and see there, not only have you got a wash of Canada shirts and Canada flags, but there's people in England shirts, Scotland shirts, Colombia shirts as well. But they're all out there to support the nation that either they're visiting on holiday or they reside in now.
So is the weather over there as well bearable? Because I can see there, I see a lot of people with shorts and t-shirt on. I see it's a bit windy as well. So it's a bit of breezy on the river there.
Carlton Cole's weather on.
Yeah, it looks lovely. That looks lovely. That looks bearable for me.
You do get a bit of a breeze, which is nice being next to the sea, but I am sweating it, boys.
Oh, are you?
It is quite hot. I mean, I'm Scottish, so I can only really deal with my low 20s when it comes to the Celsius, but it's probably mid 20s at the moment. It was a nice day to sit outside and watch the footy. Yeah. You do get that bit of a breeze as well. I feel for the cities in the United States that are going to get into the kind of mid 30s across the summer, maybe even the high 30s. It does get warm here. Last summer, I remember it got up to sort of 36 on a few days. It was sweltering. But I would say Vancouver is more of a temperate climate. It's kind of similar to the UK, so it is much more bearable.
Oh, I love it. Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much, Steve Forbes there, who is in Vancouver, talking to us after Canada's draw with Bosnia, 1-1, the third World Cup game of the tournament.
Yep. So yeah, the game was stalemate, but at the same time, I looked at it and I thought there was a lot of there's a lot to take out of the game for both sides. Obviously, as I said,
Jesse Marsh finishing practice with your boys tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
how to score without a striker for Bosnia, a proper striker. So there's a lot to take out of it, but that's going to have patterns of shapes and all that stuff in training, and now they could go back to the drawing board and see what they're going to do against Qatar and use that as I'd say a springboard to get to where they want to get to.
Yeah, absolutely. As I mentioned, we're going to be playing some World Cup songs. We're going to have our World Cup clash. And you know what? Someone's texted us, Rodigan. David Rodigan. They know about clash culture, see?
Rodigan's there, yeah. Where do we see?
Well, I don't think Rodigan's actually listening, but someone's just gone, Rodigan!
Because
they know about clash.
The clash.
The legend that is David Rodigan, of course.
The legend.
The British export to Jamaica when it comes to sound clash culture.
Yep.
So, yeah, we will be having our World Cup sound clash at some points during the show. 03717 22 You're listening to the World Cup Sports Bar on talkSPORT, brought to you by Burger King Burger Buddies. Iconic winners delivered by the box every time. Order now on the BK app.
I think you've got a couple of positions that Rashford, Gordon, the centre halves. I know Peter.
Saka one on the. How fit is Saka?
Yeah, how fit is B? I think you look at it. Morgan Rogers. The big one is Morgan Rogers and Jude Bellingham. Who's going to start? Who's not going to start? Can you fit them both into?
Who's starting?
No, Benny, come on. For me, Morgan's had a fantastic couple of years at Aston Villa. A fantastic couple of years. And to see what he's done for Man City when I played with him when he was coming up through the youth team to then go and do what he's done now, it's not shocked me, but it's a great step in the right direction to where he wants to be. But I think Jude's done it for season in, season out. Obviously, he's had a little bit of an injury season, we're going to say, but Jude's quality is still there.
Let me ask you then, Charlie, because you've been an outside perspective, because all the fans, obviously English fans, are going to say, we're going to win it. And after last night, we're definitely going to win it. After what you saw last night, I know you're going to say England are one of the favourites, but can you see England winning it, or do you still think there are other nations out there that look better?
No, I do think there is other nations that have got a real good chance. I think I look at the Netherlands and I think they're probably a little bit of an outsider. But looking at the odds today, it's Brazil are probably, and Argentina, two South Americans. You'd expect a South American team to go there. I think it's a shootout for me between France and England. That's what I believe. I think that England have got a brilliant chance. Thomas has made the decision to go and leave these players, Foden, Palmer out, and he's made that decision. And I thought England were really good last night. I thought they'd go and like I say, for me, Stones plays because he can control the game for you in the heat. He's very good with the ball. Mark Gahey, very good with the ball. I just thought that partnership could really dovetail really well for England. And I think, and I've said it last Qatar tournament, I think England are really, really strong and they've got a good opportunity of winning this. As a Scotsman, would I like to see it? Absolutely not. but for my son, I say it all the time, for my son who was born in England, I would love to see for him the opportunity of England winning a major tournament.
bucket hats, Parker zipped, 3 lines loud, voice half ripped. Union dreams, Britpop lies, Air Max hope and let it cry. We thought that football meant we'd belong. 96 still hurts that song. All my life.
Sing along, Carlton. This is your song. Like if you're in the sound clash, you got to push your sound.
Push my song.
You got to say yo.
I'm not a sound man.
You're a sound man. You're a sound boy.
Yeah, that's great tune, innit? It's a great tune. It's a catchy one.
Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Let them hear it. So this is song option number 1. Half-timers, Carlton Cole. All my life.
All my life, Englishman. When the gaffer speaks.
We don't march, we don't shout, just hug strangers when goals go in now.
Right, so that was
saying, man. That was a good song.
It's a great song.
It's a great song.
So
it's a catchy song.
Very catchy.
Very catchy.
So that is our first song in the sound clash. So that's Carlton Cole's track that he's brought to the World Cup.
Yeah, with the half-timers.
The half-timers.
Yeah.
So this one is from me under my other guys, not Majestic, not Kev. This one's plain old Kev.
Yeah, plain old Kev.
With Steve-O the Madman.
Go on then. I remember this.
There's a line in my heart, keeps me singing. It's the pride in the team we play. So Bobby was the first to the victory. This is what he'd sing if he was here today.
Come on, England.
Come on, England.
I love it. I love it.
Showing our respect to the legends.
It's very holy, that one. Very holy. So,
you know what it is, right? You see, with England songs, right? It's about having an assault of different vibes.
Yes.
So that's a different vibe to, say, my one.
Yes.
With the half-timers. Mine was a little bit more disco vibe. What I'd say?
Electronica.
Electronica. That's this one's more of punk.
A bit punky, isn't
I
it?
like it. And I like punk.
Yeah.
It's for the terraces.
Yeah, it's for the terraces.
You know what I mean? This one, like, and it depends what you want. It's an assorted mix.
But this is a battle. It's a sound clash. So
No.
I'm burying your sound tonight, boy.
I'm not doing that.
We'll bury your sound.
yeah, but no. Listen, man. Music's for the taste. Whatever rocks your boat.
So let's ask the fans who are listening right now. 03717 223344. You heard both songs there. We'll do it again out of another short pause later on to find out. But you've heard Coley's, you've heard mine. Who is your sound choice tonight? Who are you going with? Who's going to win?
I do like that. It's a catchy one as well.
Well, yours is catchy as well.
Yeah.
Sticks in the head. Speaking of sticking in the head, do you know what sticks in my head?
What?
2001.
Yeah.
Against Greece.
Yeah. Oh.
David Beckham.
Man like Becks.
The free kick to bring us to the World Cup 2002. And seeing how it is.
That was art.
It's the sports bar weekend of the World Cup. Let's talk about David Beckham because Sir David Beckham was honoured with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Is there anything that guy don't have?
So he's a sir. He's got a star.
I swear Hollywood. I thought the Hollywood Walk of Fame was for actors and rappers and singers.
All different people.
Oh.
It says next to them what they do, doesn't it?
So what is it? What's
if you are watching, of course, on our YouTube channel.
What's this one? I know Tom Cruise sorted him out. Tom Cruise says, "Listen, I'm going to get you a Hollywood."
He's had
star.
a bit of work done, Cruisey, ain't he? He's had a bit of work
So's
done.
Bex, mate. They look younger than us. They look younger than us. It's got that Hollywood shine.
No, Cruisey's got those cat's eyes when you've had the old.
Oh man, I leave him alone.
Great
actor. Supposed to say shh.
Don't
tell everyone.
Like it's not obvious. But yeah, if you are listening on the radio, we're currently watching Bex get his Hollywood Walk of Fame star Victoria Beckham there alongside him with Tom Cruise.
The Spice Girls got one.
I don't think they do, you know.
No, Spice Girls should have one.
Brand Beckham though.
Yeah.
Do you know what some people? I can't even believe there's a discussion about David Beckham as a footballer in terms of. He wasn't world class. It's absolutely insane. You played with him, right?
Yeah, he was world class, mate.
Yeah. You don't get into that Real Madrid team at that time unless you're world class, surely.
He's just got the star status. He's got the star thing about him. Like even if you looked at him and you just watched how he played and just watched the way he kicked a ball and the way he swazzled it in, curls, his technique, how he done it, you just see it's world class. It's his own style. And then you see his rise to, and what he's gone through as well, on the pitch, what he's gone through with England as well. It's something to be admired. It's something to be admired. David Beckham is a brand, but he's a great guy as well. That's one of the good things I like about him. He's a great person, and he's a humble person as well. And you can see when you watch all the documentaries, it's not fake. He's just being himself. He's very quiet. He's quiet, reserved, but he'll give you a bit and give you you know what I mean. And to be like that when you've got that sort of star status, it's really hard to do. Yeah, because you can't get you can get carried. You're allowed to get carried away if you're that high.
Because the reality is, one day he's at the stars of the Hollywood Walk, getting a star. The next day he's in Wolverhampton Abbey having pie and mash. Yeah, our good friends.
And then another day he's queuing up with the normal people and paying his respects to the death of the Queen. You know, so it shows you what type of person he is. And he's just I remember sitting I was having my massage on away. We was away with England. I think it was in Spain, in Seville, and it was my first away with the team. And I was just having my massage. He was having his massage next to me on the beds. And I said to him, I said, what kind of... I was just worried. I was just like, what kind of music are you into? What does David Beckham listen to? He says R&B, hip-hop, all of that stuff. I was like...
Yeah, I was
like, my man.
I used to like a bit of garage, Coley.
Loves a bit of garage. Yeah, but it's a normal geezer. He's a normal geezer, and that's what I liked about him. And I was so unhappy that I couldn't finish off the assist he gave me in the game against Spain. And I've gone around Pepe Reina, but it was him that put me through. And that would have just made my day if I'd have finished that. But some geezer on the line just cleared it for no reason. What is he doing? Where is he now? I don't even know where he is. I don't even know his name. But yeah, those are the days. Those are the days. Yeah, David Beckham, what a ledge.
But like you said, in terms of the adversity that he faced on the pitch, obviously, you know, when you watch the documentary that was on Netflix, we forget how bad he got it after that '98 World Cup. You know, every single ground around the country was
like him and
Simeone.
Him and Simeone.
Yeah, the Simeone thing.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And then the redemption story of that to get us in that game against Greece, he was like a man possessed to get us to that World Cup. He was by far the best player on the pitch. Not only that free kick, but the rest of the game. I've watched that game back before, and he's making every single challenge. You know, he's tagging, he's winning the ball back, he's doing everything he can. And then, of course, against Argentina, 2002 World Cup, Michael Owen gets fouled by who?
Simeone.
No.
Who was it?
Pochettino.
Was it Poch?
Poch fouled Michael Owen in the box, and who steps up and takes that penalty?
No way, was it?
Yeah, it was Poch.
I didn't even know that.
And again, you know, you talk about that swaz he could kick with.
Yeah.
Go watch that penalty. He puts it down the middle, but it's almost like he's knuckleballed it, and he just swazzes off to the side.
Yeah.
No way the keeper's getting it. And yeah, listen, Sir David Beckham, now a Hollywood
star.
Well, he was always a Hollywood star, but now he has a star on the famous Hollywood Walk.
Good luck to him. He's completed life, innit he? He's completed it. He's completed the game, mate.
Yeah. Is there anything else left for him to do?
He's got to make a movie, innit? Like a proper movie.
What, him in the movie or a movie about him?
No, he's got to make a movie. Him in the movie. It's got to be like
new James Bond.
He should be the next James Bond.
David Beckham's the next James Bond.
Go acting school, man. I think he could go and be the next James Bond. He's got that, innit? He's like a James Bond.
The name's Bex. Dave Bex.
No, you're going to have to change his voice a little bit. Can't have that squeaky voice.
Well,
hey?
Let Idris Elba do like the voiceover second.
Yeah, because he just got a good voice. He just got a good. I'd say Bex would have to change up his voice a little bit.
And he looked good in a sarong.
Did he? Did he though? Sarong and cane row. Nah, I'm not having that.
How did you feel about the cane row when you saw it?
I don't mind the cane row, but the sarong. Come on, bro. Like, you're doing way too much. What are we doing here? Listen, I know I'm all for setting trends, but not that type of trend.
Listen, you came in with a fresh-looking buck. I wanted the buck out to join the show. Look good.
Look like a plant potter, mate.
You're listening to the World Cup Sports Bar on talkSPORT, brought to you by Enterprise Rent a Car. Here for a book now at enterprise.co.uk.
think when you look at Bellingham, especially like the last game, you know, he started the game and within the first 10 seconds, he had pressed the ball and he went out for a throw-in, and that sets a tempo, doesn't it? But something about him, Neil, I'm with you. It's like he knows that this country should be winning World Cups, and he's got that bite about him when I watch him play.
It's just the arrogance. I love the arrogance. I must tell you, when he was at Birmingham, I remember playing against him. I think he was 16 years. I had a good, tough lad in midfield, and I said, "Listen, you're playing against a kid tonight. Just sort him out. Just, you know, normal thing. Get stuck in, and he'll not want to know." And he actually ran the game, and I was watching him. I was thinking, bloody, I've never seen anybody like this at that age.
No,
you know, he's amazing. He was.
You need the character. See, people sometimes in football, you need an arrogance about you. All right, and to do what he's done at an age that he is, go to Germany. Now he's gone to one of the biggest, if not the biggest, club in the world, and he knows he feels like he belongs there. That takes a certain confidence and arrogance. And I think sometimes, Neil, it can be misinterpreted by the public that there's an arrogance that they don't quite understand.
No, I think it is by the public, but I think managers, you want that bit of arrogance from players like him, because if you're going to win anything, your top players have got to come forward, and he's that one that when he's on fire, he knows he can do anything he wants in that middle. And I just love that, mate. I just, you know, I watched him in that 90 minutes, and I thought he was the one that really pleased me more than, even though I'm glad that we've gone back to the wide lads. I love the wide lads. You know, Gordon, Madiuka, Saka, Rashford. In playing them four, they could win us the bloody cup if they all get the finger out.
I think as well for me, Neil, you know, in the last 6-7 months, all I've heard is, from some people in the media, idiots, I might call them, Bellingham. No, you know, look what Thomas Tuchel said. You know, he's made other players feel like they can't play, the pressure he puts on them. I'm like, if you're a senior pro and Bellingham's affecting your game.
Argentina, but we got John McGinn, and Rob Boyd on the wing, no Scotland, no party, Steve Clark's Tartan Army, and even if we don't win, we will win, we'll boogie on in Berlin, no Scotland, no party, Steve Clark's Tartan Army. They talk of France in 98 and all the years we've had to wait to make our tournament abroad, represent on foreign
there you go.
It's always
We're moving to Scotland now.
Scotland?
We're going to Scotland.
That's decent, you know.
Yeah, they do a good song. I want for the old Scots do a good song. Yeah. Got some good Scottish fans.
Got a bit of Scottish in you.
Yeah, to be fair, my
Christy
is the Scottish. It's actually spelled the Scottish way.
Yeah, I know.
The English way is Y. I'm IE.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kevin Christie. Kevin Christie, eh? Good point. Anyway, you are listening to the Sports Bar Weekender here on World Cup Talk Sport. What you got?
Who have I got here? Oh, got Jumping Jack Frost.
Jumping Jack Frost, what a legend.
Yeah, he's listening in.
Nice.
He's listening in. Jumping Jack Frost, how you doing, mate? Like, I know you're watching the game. Well, you watched the game earlier, and now he's listening on the route back from a festival. So the game, are they showing games in the festival? It must be.
Well, for some of the games, he said.
Oh, is it?
See, Talk Sport, yeah, especially later at night, is a very popular thing with the DJs because we all listen to, to Talk Sport on the way home. Big up to Joey Jack Frost every time.
Yeah. And Duffus as well. Duffus is around. So big you up. Thanks for listening. Phone in, man, if you want to talk about football, man. Why not jump in?
There's one from Noodles here. Says, Carlton, I adore your track with the half-timers.
Adore?
Yeah, all my life.
Do you know what?
It truly deserves...
When a man says adore, yeah?
He says,
I've got a lot of time for that.
It truly deserves more airplay. As a West Ham lad, first game 1967, could you speak with the half-timers and perhaps come up with a West Ham version of All My Life?
That's the remix.
Called All Our Woes. All Our Woes. To give us a boost for a really tough
I've always seen it. I've always felt it. That's a remix.
At the moment, it seems like the Englishman, Carlton Cole, is winning the sound clash.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
It's getting the love. So if you heard those
Play
two
it again.
songs...
Play it again. Give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want on this Friday night. Carlton, don't fight it. You love us so wrong. There's another message that's coming.
Do you know what? I'd wear it at home. Yeah, after a shower.
Isn't that just a towel after a shower?
Yeah, but you know, like if you're in the garden, you have a little walk around the garden when it's a little bit enclosed. No one can see you. Neighbours can't see you, and you just you put the song on and you just let your jiggly bits just out. Just let it free. You know what I mean?
Sing along.
I wouldn't be live. I've never seen it. But I wouldn't wear a sarong anywhere else but my yard.
So at the moment in the World Cup sound clash, it's the half-timers of Carlton Cole winning the sound clash.
English.
Let us know which song you'd prefer on 03717 223344.
This song is a very catchy song. So it might annoy you. Yeah, after a little while, because you'll wake up in the morning and you're singing it.
Oh, I've sung this.
You sang it, you do
all the time.
Yeah, do you know what? I heard my missus singing it in the shower.
Sammy, the Man United fan, says, "Hey guys, I like Carlton Cole on the sound clash." See?
Yeah.
I'm getting absolutely buried on the sound clash.
It's decent, man. Listen,
it's a burial.
But it's only going to go to number one with your talkSPORT fans' input. So I need your help on this one.
So okay,
this is not just my song or the half-timer song.
Our song.
It's our song. It's our song. It's the talkSPORT family song.
And so
push it.
How do we hear it? Is it on Spotify?
It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. It's on YouTube. It's got a video now.
Got a video.
Full-blown video. So let's get it going. And then if we've got enough traction, I'll go and perform it somewhere. And you lot are welcome to come. I might go to a festival, go and perform it. You know what I mean? Why not?
Well, here's a good question for you, right? If you've never seen or never felt England win a World Cup, text us on 81089 or on WhatsApp on 03717 223344. If you've never seen it, if you've never felt it, then message us right now. I, for one, haven't seen or felt it. Carlton, have you seen or felt it?
No one's seen or felt it.
Well, we're going to have a lot of listeners who have.
She has.
66.
She has.
So yeah, half-timers of Carlton Cole. That record is out now, and it is part of our World Cup sound clash, which it seems to be winning at the moment. We're going to be speaking all things Scotland in a moment's time, because of course their game gets underway Sunday morning at 2:00. Haiti take on Scotland in the 2026 World Cup, presented by Natalie Sawyer, commentary from Joe Senna and the former Scotland assistant Mark Mahee. That is going to be absolutely massive for the Tartan Army. Their first World Cup since 1998. Can you believe it? It took them all that time to get back into it.
You know what? I remember that as well. I remember it. And Scotland were... Do you know what? When Scotland are in a World Cup along with England, it's a better vibe in the UK. It's a better vibe. So I like to see Scotland in there, but I want them to do better than they did last time. Simple as that.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, it's time now to get a Scotland camp update with Burger King.
Scotland Camp Update on talkSPORT. Brought to you by Burger King Burger Buddies. Total tournament satisfaction. Delivered by the experts. Order now on the BK app.
Well, we now know that Steve Clark's one of your favourite Scottish people of all time. One of my favourite Scottish people, of course, is Siobhan Ahern, our talkSPORT colleague, who joins us now. Hello, Siobhan.
Oh, guys, Majestic Carlton Cole. It feels only right that because you're on the sports bar, we take you into the Scottish bar where we're at today. Security on the door.
Hi, Siobhan.
Oh, hi. Siobhan, we'll take that. We'll absolutely do not spare. Come and meet some of the people in this beautiful Scottish bar. Everyone's having the best time.
Hello.
You're live on talkSPORT. Do not swear. This guy looks after everyone at the bar.
Oh,
And sure
lovely.
nothing bad happens. Absolute. Haven't we, everyone? How's it going? Guys, I have to say the atmosphere is absolutely incredible. Everyone's having the best time. So much so that an hour ago, this place had to empty out ever so slightly because it was just getting all a bit much. Guys, you're live in the Sports Bar Carlton and Majestic. How's it going? I mean, you guys know, Carlton, you said it, the vibes are good, everyone is happy.
Yeah.
And I can't find one person who's not just up for the crack or having a good time.
Yeah.
I spoke to Steve Clark earlier on today. He was in good spirits as well. He said he didn't enjoy the last major tournament, but he's really feeling in a good place for this one. Talk about the place we're in just now. It's not a Scottish bar, it's an Irish bar, but it's just across from the fan zone. I don't actually know if you can hear a word I'm saying. I can't hear a word you're saying.
We can hear you.
That's absolutely fine. I'll listen back on the talkSPORT app. These people are having their dinner. Say hi.
Look at it, I love it.
Hello.
Shaban, so
come on Scotland tomorrow against Haiti. Haiti haven't been here since 1974. We haven't been here since 1998. But I tell you something, we're going for all 3 points and the vibes are good. So one more time before we go, everyone, let's hear it for Scotland.
oh, brilliant! Listen,
if you can't see what we can see, Shaban's having a great time in an Irish bar. Listen, do you know what? If there's not an Irish bar in a city, I always say that if there's not an Irish bar in any city, then it's not a real city.
Oh, yeah.
I went to Thailand and there was an Irish bar in Thailand, but there's different people in there, and then you go there and it's just you just feel at home and you just take over it. And then obviously the Scottish are in there now. Over in Boston, lovely place.
Yeah,
I haven't been there, but I've seen like little bits of it, and I've got a mate that lives over there. He says you need to come over.
We'll need a Carlton Coal away day there.
Ooh, yeah, we could do.
We're having a Carlton Coal away day. We're going to get all the lowdown from Shaban there, but Shaban Ahern there, of course, looking. Do you know what? She's got the $1 million smile out, hasn't she?
Yeah.
And you know, must be loving it over there, just soaking it up with all the Scottish fans there. I know. You know, as you can see, it's all people having their dinner, people having a drink.
Yeah, listen, the
Tartan Army have taken over Boston, it seems.
Yeah, it does. It seems that way. And they're just looking. They're going to look forward to it. And one good thing about what's going to be happening with Scotland as well, it looks like Scott McTominay is back.
Yeah, that's huge for them.
That's huge for them because he's a real talisman for them over there. And and he's gotten over his illness, so that's great for Scotland and great for getting goals because he gets a goal or two, doesn't he?
He does. He comes up with some important goals as well.
Yeah, I still can't believe Man United got rid of him. Like, makes no sense. But then he's gone over to,
especially after the goals that he actually got the gaffer at the time. Always last minute goals. There's about 6 goals he scored that season for.
You can see that he was one of those players that's always going to come good at
and give his all.
And
for whether it's his club or a country.
So I was really disappointed when he left the Premier League, but he's gonna. You never know. He's having a great time. Do you know what it is? He's one of those players that I admire to go to another country and just go bed into the culture. You've seen him in his suits.
Oh, he looks good.
He looks great, man. So he's going to be looking to have a great World Cup and lead Scotland to great and big things. And I can't wait for him. As I said, I love Steve Clark. I think he's a top guy. And I wish nothing but the best for him. And yeah, we'll see. What do you think? The prediction of the game?
Oh, Scotland will win it. Done deal.
Haiti, nah, not having him.
Nah. That was the Scotland camp update. All thanks to Burger King.
Scotland Camp Update on talkSPORT. Brought to you by Burger King Burger Buddies. Iconic winners delivered in the box every time. Order now on the BK app.
Dan's got involved. He goes, I think I would absolutely break down if England won the World Cup. And then he said, can you imagine if Scotland win England's World Cup?
No, I can't.
No. There's no imagining. Right. We have still got loads to come, of course, ahead of the USA, who get underway at 2 o'clock in the morning. So a couple of hours from now. 03717 22 3344. It is the Sports Bar Weekender here on talkSPORT.
Just one quick domestic story being reported that Brighton have made a £30 million offer to Spurs to Luka Vuskovic, who had a brilliant season, was one of the Bundesliga standout players last year. I think the optics of this, with the ownership, everything that went on last season, would be very poor. I mean, apparently it's a £30 million offer, but I just cannot believe Spurs would sell Vuskovic. They might loan him, but they certainly won't be selling him. Because there is potential, and you don't want to get too much hyperbole, but this could be a generational talent that Tottenham have got, and 30's far too cheap.
It's a big call, isn't it? If you're Tottenham, because obviously they're bringing in reinforcements of their own. I think it's going to be a really busy summer, both in terms of incomings and outgoings. But this is a genuine offer from Brighton. I've not been told if it's been accepted or rejected yet. You would imagine it probably will be turned down. Not too many teams accept the first bid that comes their way. I think the player fancies the move. He fancies going to play for Fabian Herzl, who probably thinks he'll get more game time at Brighton, more of a pathway into the first team than he would at Tottenham. But you're right. I think the Spurs fans want to see him at some point in a Tottenham shirt playing week in, week out in the Premier League. So I'm intrigued to see how they respond to this offer.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. Well, look, keep wearing the hell out of that hat and enjoy the game tonight, Crookie. Thanks for joining us.
Crookie. I will do. Cheers, guys.
Take
Keep
care.
up the good work.
It looks good. There's Alex Crook there over in Dallas, where England will play their first game against Croatia. Luka Vuskovic, who's almost certain to start. I mean, he brings the average age of the Croatian team down by about 60 years because he's 19.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
They've got
some player. This
they
kid
shouldn't be underestimated. Croatia. They've still got some.
they've
very
got
good players.
Yeah, we need it. We need it hot, don't we? We need the roof off and no aircon
But
on.
you know, Modric. However old he is, he doesn't rely on that. He's still a great.
No, that is going to be a tough old game.
Good World Cup song, this one. Ricky Martin, isn't it? France 98, wow. This is when he was on fire. Living the Vida Loca times.
Yeah, he's a ledge in the game.
Hey, imagine saying that, in Cisco's thong song, he says, she was living a vida loca.
Yeah.
That line cost him so much money.
Did it, yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Publishing points he had to bring...
that's a vida loca, that's a sort of normal...
Because he's done it because she was living a vida loca, done the melody.
Oh, yeah.
He's had to cut Ricky Martin into his songwriting. There you go. Music fact for you, because I do music.
Fun fact
for you. Coming up after us, of course, the USA take on Paraguay in their opening World Cup game. It's all presented by Ben Fletcher. Commentary from Flo Pollock and former England defender Alvin Martin. So now it's time for us to be joined by US football journalist Brian Ciaretta. How are we, Brian?
Doing great. Thanks very much for having me on.
We are privileged to have you on, mate. And are you excited to get the World Cup underway for the US?
Yeah, this team is such a mystery, such an enigma, tough to figure out. So I'm really kind of curious, and I have no idea what to expect from this group, and I've been covering them for 15, 20 years.
Has the World Cup fever hit America just yet? Because I got a few friends over in New York, and it was all about the Knicks.
That was
That was all about the Knicks. So I'd see a load of Knicks jerseys and Knicks memorabilia and Knicks flags. What's going on over in America as we speak?
I mean, I think it's big over here. I think the ratings were great for the opener. I saw them on Fox. Everyone's saying it's doing really well. New York is not reflective of the United States as a whole. I'm sure you're well aware. And I think with so much negativity with some of the headlines, some of them fair, some of them not. Transportation and ticket prices and all that stuff. It's great now just to be able to talk about games and breaking down what's going on the field, and all the other stuff is just kind of fading now to the past.
Absolutely. You mentioned a bit about the team being a bit of a mystery even to you, and you've been covering them for over 15 years, as you said. I want to know a little bit more about how American fans have taken to head coach Mauricio Pochettino. Being a Spurs fan myself, I have a massive soft spot for Mopo, as we call him, because he was an absolute legend. How's he been received by the American fan base?
They're hopeful. I mean, he took over the team in a dark spot. The 2020 Copa America was a disaster for the U.S. They didn't even get out of their group on home soil. It's taken a lot of work. He's had to make players work for their call-ups, not take them for granted. Sometimes make some tough cuts make players think twice about whether or not they're going to get called in, and have to put forth their best effort. I still don't know. I mean, November was a great window for the U.S. team. They beat this Paraguay team. They beat Uruguay 5-1. Then they come the next window in March, and it was a disaster against Belgium and Portugal. And the tune-up friendlies were somewhere in between. So, I don't know if you're talking about the team that was blown out by Belgium or you're talking about the team that blew out Uruguay. I don't know which one is the real U.S.
That's an interesting point.
Listen, as for the team, which players do you need to have a big tournament for the US if they have to go deep into this competition? Because look,
you need the big players to turn up, don't you?
Yeah, you need your big players to turn up. And listen, we all know about Pulisic's talent, and we know that he's a really good player. But who else apart from Pulisic need to pull their weight?
No, that's great. I wrote about an article about this today in Fox Sports about who has to play well. I think two players you're thinking about is Tyler Adams, from Bournemouth. Like he's such a good defensive midfielder when he's playing well. He can really shield the back line, because that's where I think a lot of the team's concerns is in that back. And then Chris Richards, I mean, he's the best central defender, from Crystal Palace. He's the best central defender the team has by far. So now it's like, if those players are hurt or they get suspended or they're in card jeopardy, the U.S. has to play in a completely different way, and it's not very good. And finally, Matt Freese is the goalkeeper, and no one would have ever imagined that this guy would have been number one for the U.S. team all these years ago, or even just a year ago. And he's the Harvard graduate is going into the World Cup as the starter. He needs to be able to make big saves. Can he? Will be lost in the moment? We don't know, but he's got talent, but when you get into the big stages like this, sometimes talent isn't it. Can you handle the pressure? That's a different question. We don't know.
You already mentioned some of the controversies surrounding the World Cup in terms of tickets and some of the ill feeling towards the prices of that. What's the feeling about those kind of ticket prices amongst US fans? We did a whole show on this the other day on Sunday on talkSPORT, and I spoke to some American fans who just felt really disappointed that it was sort of a bit out of their reach financially, because they've been so excited for it to come and hit your shores, obviously, since 94. The game's grown so much since then. I feel like there's been a bit of a missed opportunity for a whole new generation of fans in the US to really fall in love with football/soccer and, to make it affordable for those younger generation to be part of it.
Yeah, but ultimately that was not the goal of FIFA. The goal of FIFA was to make a lot of money, And I don't want to draw a parallel here because we're talking about FIFA, but just 2 months ago, the IOC, the Olympic Committee, had their first ticket sales for the Olympic Games in 2028 that are going to be in Los Angeles. And a single swimming ticket on the Olympic website was going for $1,200. Not even for the medal rounds, just for so you're seeing FIFA and the IOC and all these, so now it's showing up in a pattern of things where international governing bodies say, let every 20, 30 years, let's go to the U.S. and just try to make a lot of money and then go about business as usual. And people are catching on, and they just see us as not as like someone they want to fall in love with, but someone that they can use as an ATM machine. And I think the American public is feeling a little bit ripped off. They're going to watch it on TV, but they're not going to go to these games.
100%. And the thing is, we know that it's not the dominant sport in America. And I feel like, I remember being a kid and getting tickets to see England's schoolboys given to you by the FA and stuff. I think if we gave some real, young sort of grassroots teams in America tickets to go and see the World Cup, they'd be inspired.
It's not just that as well. I look at it as it's a chance to make it a working man sports again, because it's where it's originated from. It's from the streets. It's from the working class, and I think we've come away from that. So this was a massive opportunity for for it to not be commercialized in that way where they're just trying to make money off the fans.
So like Brian said, they see the US as a bit of an ATM machine.
And I think that's wrong, and I think that needs to be addressed because we don't want football going that way. Anyway, moving on to the match against Paraguay. What kind of setup and style would you expect to see from the game from the US?
Well, it's going to be a nasty and hard-fought fight. I mean, that's typically, in a good way. When the U.S. plays, they've hosted now in the last 10 years 2 Copa Americas, so they've gotten a real taste of South American football. And they did well in 2016. They did poorly 2 years ago, but they know what to expect. Look, Paraguay, any team that beats Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay during its World Cup qualifying campaign can beat any team in the world, as far as I'm concerned. So, are they capable of doing that on a regular basis? No, but Paraguay's. You need to go treat them with the utmost amount of respect based on the teams that they've beaten. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how it unfolds, and I'm looking forward to seeing how both of these teams handle the moment in the first 10 to 15 minutes. I think we're going to learn a lot about these teams early, in terms of, whether they're lost in the moment or whether they see this as an opportunity they just want to grab hold of. There's 2 different mindsets, and sometimes you just don't know how they're going to react.
We've just seen Canada draw their opening game against Bosnia at 1-1. Of course, with England, we've got the neighbours of Scotland who are in the competition, and we have a lot of rivalry. Is there any rivalry between the US and Canada? Did you look at that? Do you want Canada to go far or win, or do you look at that and go, they drew their opening game?
Well, there's been a growing rivalry in all sports, I think, because the US beat them in hockey at the Olympics, and that was a big
their
deal.
Game.
But look, Jesse Marsch is an American. He's coaching the team. A lot of people really like Jesse, and a lot of those players play in our domestic league. I think the bigger rivalry with the U.S. team is Mexico. That was always the measuring stick as they were trying to come out of becoming a more professional national team. That Mexico was always the measuring stick, and still a lot has been taken for that. Canada's come into the rivalry now doing really well. They had a great Copa America in 2024 where they went to the semifinals. It's a growing rivalry, but I still kind of I was hoping Canada would have done better. It just would have been a lot more fun.
Yeah, well, hopefully you guys get under to a winning weight.
Predictions.
Yeah. What's the predictions, Brian?
1-1.
Safe. I like it.
What's that? We need a big one.
Brian, thank you so much. US football.
Anytime, guys. Thanks.
US football journalist Brian Ciaretta there giving us the lowdown on the American camp and how it's feeling.
I think the US win.
Huh?
I think the US win opening game.
I think they'll get momentum.
Yeah. I think Poch knows what he's doing, and I think he gets it over the line. Maybe a 1-0 or 2-1.
Right, can you believe we're only a couple of hours away from USA against Paraguay? It comes on at 2 o'clock in the morning. Of course, talkSPORT have you covered. It's presented by Ben Fletcher. Commentary from Flo Pollock and former England defender Alvin Martin. You're listening to the Sports Bar Weekender here on talkSPORT.
What about the World Cup? Is the US of A ready for the World Cup? I went out with producer Luke and assistant producer Joe in the streets of Lower Manhattan yesterday, and we kind of gauged the feeling. You lot ready for this?
I think the country will probably be most into it right in the group stage because that's probably when we're going to do the best, unfortunately. I think there are great soccer towns in America. I'm not sure New York is one of them.
Not that much this year, to be honest. With the Knicks in the finals, I think that's taken the attention of the city.
It doesn't sound like they're buying tickets, so, only so much. Yeah. They're not really buying into it. Did they not sell out the first game? Is that what I heard?
I don't follow soccer that much, so no. And then as a
pursing the lips here. It's going to be quite disruptive for us. So, but hey, should be a good event, hopefully.
Yeah, I think it's at MetLife Stadium, so there's a lot of attraction there. The Giants play there, the Jets play there, so there's going to be a lot of people flying in from overseas to check out the games for sure. Yeah.
So it's the biggest World Cup ever. Might it be the best World Cup ever?
I hope so. Yeah. I mean, right now it's just Knicks, but we'll get to the World Cup when we get there.
Gotta watch some. Gotta support everybody.
Okay, and the USA are in it. Obviously, they're one of the host nations.
But we ain't gonna win.
No, who'll win it?
More likely gonna be Spain.
Yeah, probably. How's Birmingham, Alabama?
Hot, mosquitoes, a lot of loud talking people.
Birmingham, Alabama. Wow, as the song goes.
That's where you can say howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all. I'll remember that next time when I'm down in that part of the world. Do you think this place is ready for it?
Yeah, I've been around to a lot of the cities now, most of them actually, and they're ready. This is a little bit different here just because the Knicks are in the final. If the Knicks weren't in the final, it would be...
It's not easy to follow in the footsteps of your idol, especially when he's Diego Maradona and your country expects you to emulate him. That was the burden Lionel Messi would carry on his remarkable World Cup journey. In 2006, a baby-faced 18-year-old Messi scored on his tournament debut in a 6-0 rout of Serbia and Montenegro, but Argentina would be knocked out by Germany. By 2010, Messi was the best player in the world and under pressure to inherit Maradona's crown. But again, it didn't go all that well. He didn't score a single goal, and for the second tournament in a row, Argentina would be knocked out in the quarter-finals by Germany. A year later, Messi was made permanent captain of his country, and the pressure ramped up further. Their last major honour had been the 1993 Copa America. Anticipation was off the scale in 2014, which was surely their year, right? Argentina battled to the final, but who was waiting for them? Germany, and they nicked a late goal in extra time. Messi had fallen at the final hurdle, and the golden ball was no consolation. By 2018, patience was wearing thin, but a disaster of a tournament saw Argentina finish second in their group and go out to France in the round of 16. This was never going to happen for Messi, but hope began to return. Messi lifted the Copa America in 2021, so going into 2022, the tension in Argentina was palpable. Messi and his team scraped through the groups and then got past Australia, the Netherlands and Croatia. France and this guy awaited in the final, and it was one of the great World Cup spectacles. Messi scored 2 as the game went the full distance, but when Argentina's winning penalty went in, Messi didn't run. He sank to his knees. All that waiting, the trials, the pressure, the anguish, he'd done it. 36 years after Maradona became Argentina's forever hero, Messi finally had fulfilled his destiny.
Can't believe how American we've gone. Hey, this is the talkSPORT Sports Bar weekend. It's so American, isn't it?
I don't mind it, mate. I feel like I'm in America right now.
I feel like we should do this.
So go on. Go on.
No, sir. You're listening to the Sports Zone.
Yeah.
talkSPORT with me, Majestic.
Yeah.
And him, Carlton Cole.
Yes, me.
Coming up, we're going to be talking all about Paraguay and the United States of America.
United States.
And of course, Canada. Canada went down. Not all the way down because they drew one off.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Sucks.
Sucks, man. We will win. Fight and win.
Oh, let's not do that. We might get callers in saying,
they don't like the voices, do they?
They're taking a mick.
Well, we are, because I'll tell you what's coming up now.
Yeah.
We ready? It's time for this.
Everywhere you go, always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go.
Carlton Cole's away days.
Oh, hello. He's got life by the cojones, mate.
Always take the weather with you.
Everywhere we go. Oh, wouldn't it be a sports bar weekend without the Carlton Cole away days? When me and you, Tibber, we love this.
We do.
We do love this. Take it away, Coley.
Okay, it's Carlton Cole away days. The Dallas, Texas
edition.
There you go. About Dallas, 3 Lion fans.
Yeah!
Dust off the England shirt. Practice your best. It's coming on. And prepare for a World Cup adventure that's bigger than just about everything else on earth. Because you're off to Dallas, Texas. This is football, American style. Colossal stadiums, giant portions, ice-cold beer, and enough air conditioning to cool the Sahara. 1 minute you're eating barbecue the size of a small country, the next you're joining thousands of England fans under the bright lights of a World Cup group game. It's sunshine, skyscrapers, southern hospitality, and sporting spectacles all rolled into one. Saddled up, England, Texas is waiting.
Man, you got me feeling like I want to go Texas.
Texas, man.
So where we going, Coley? Where we going? Bars.
Right.
Let's go bars and pubs first.
All right, so bars and pubs. Listen, the Londoner pub. You know about that. You know about the Londoner pub?
I've never heard of it.
All right. England fans will feel right at home, proper pub atmosphere, football on screens, and plenty of familiar accents. G Watt gave it like a 5-star 7 months ago, so yeah, looks good.
Great. It's a great place to grab a bite and beer and watch a game. The service was great, super friendly and quick. Lots of TVs to watch the games.
The Playwright Irish pub, lively sports pub with plenty of beers and a strong football crowd. Then you've got the Frankies downtown, huge screen, sports atmosphere, and ideal for a World Cup warm-up.
And what's Eileen said? She gave it a 1 star.
Yeah.
She said,
not good enough.
The food tasted dirty. My mom threw up non-stop. Never eating here again.
You got different types of American accents, haven't you, son? Jeez. Can't get enough. All right, Pecan Lodge. Oh, yeah, so where to eat? This is a nice little place to eat here. So there's a place called Pecan Lodge. Yeah, legendary Texas barbecue. Arrive hungry, leave questioning your life choices. Yasin Hussein gave it a 5-star.
From the moment you approach the building, the wonderful aroma of Texas barbecue lures you in. The Pecan Lodge perfectly captures that booming, rustic barbecue atmosphere.
That was really good. That one was really good. And local guide gave it a 1 star. This is a little bit of contrast for you.
Dog food probably tastes better.
It's definitely from London, isn't he?
someone that says it's like dog food. It's definitely
dog food is a London. Yeah, it's dog food, mate. And then you got Terry Black's barbecue, brisket, ribs, sausage, and enough meat to fuel extra time. Morton Alcius, he's just giving it a 1 star, mate.
My guy should change the name to Terry's Whack Barbecue. Terry, you're whack. Your barbecue sucks. Barbecue, 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 barbecue. No.
Anyway,
it's terrible.
And then you got
Jack. His hands in his head already.
And
he knew he was going to do it at some point.
You got Miso Maya, excellent Mexican food, and margaritas. That's if you want. Anyway, things to do in Dallas. You can go to Dealey Plaza, one of America's most famous historic locations. Yeah, you can go there if you want. Reunion Tower, incredible views across the city. Then you got Fort Worth Stockyard, cowboys, cattle drives, saloons, and Peak, Texas.
Right, this is the itinerary for the England fans in Dallas.
So in the morning, full American breakfast and coffee. Visit Dealey Plaza or head up to Reunion Tower for city views. Lunch, take Texas barbecue at Pecan Lodge or Terry Black's.
We're not going Terry's. Yeah. Terry's barbecue's whack.
Yeah, so Terry Wax. Begin accepting that vegetable that vegetables are no longer part of your day. No vegetables here.
BBQ all the way, baby.
Early afternoon, a few drinks at the Londoner or the Harwood Arms. Build up to the atmosphere with fellow England fans.
Get up there. Pre-match,
soak up the World Cup atmosphere. Final chance, final nerves, final photos. Post-match, this is the important part. Back into Dallas for celebratory, well, I always get that one, celebratory beers or emotional support beverages. Late night barbecue remains a perfectly acceptable life choice. So you can have late night barbecues.
Bosh. Yeah.
That's
it. You know,
listen, you're gonna arrive. Listen, you're gonna arrive in Texas
at one weight
and leave totally a different weight after. And
2 stone heavier,
mate. That gym membership is gonna come in handy when you get back home, mate. I'll tell you what,
that barbecue, that brisket, you know when they leave.
The brisket, mate.
We've been cooking this brisket for 6 years.
And there's an actual festival right now over in Twickenham. It's a 4-day festival, and it's so all about barbecue. There's something Fumes or something like that in Twickenham. I was gonna go, but I couldn't get any tickets.
That's how popular it is.
Yeah, that's how popular it is. I couldn't get no tickets. So anyway, Texas-sized football. England-sized expectations.
Which is both massive.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Wednesday the 17th of June, it is only 4 days away. England take on Croatia. Our first game in the World Cup is at 9 o'clock on talkSPORT. A decent time, 9 o'clock, that's all right.
It's decent.
Presented by Adrian Durham, commentary from Jim Proudfoot and former England captain Stuart Pearce. I love Jim and Stuart together. They're a great combo.
Yeah.
Great combo.
Pearcey's a ledge as well, as we all know.
Oh, absolutely. Legend.
Yeah, he's out there. And I love his takes. So, yeah, tune in.
Tell you what, he loves his music. He does love his music. I think he'd go for my song in a Sound Clash.
Do you reckon? Yeah,
he's a bit of
a...
He likes a band. He does like a band, Stuart.
Does he like a band?
Yeah.
Well, we're a band.
Well, electronica band. I just can't get over how whack Terry's barbecue is. More like whack barbecue.
Whack barbecue.
You know as well that they left the restaurant as well, and they told him as well, you know what? They come here for some barbecue. Your barbecue is whack. That's as American as our theme tune this evening. Carly, it's been great to go to Dallas with you.
Yeah, it has. It's been brilliant.
You're listening to the World Cup Sports Bar on talkSPORT, brought to you by Burger King Burger Buddies. Total tournament satisfaction delivered by the experts. Order now on the BK app.
Locking on back in the UK, of course, and we're right across the lot. We mentioned earlier that Martin O'Neill has been installed at Celtic. Just in the passing, you're pleased for him. 1 year deal, Simon.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think Martin, the only person that would have talked him out of that circumstance is Martin. So I think probably Martin would do a 1 with a rolling year.
Yeah.
So that puts him in a situation where he can see how he feels in a year's time. I don't even know why it was a conversation. I don't even know why it was a debate about whether Martin O'Neill should stay in place. I think it's the least they could have offered him. I hope they've remunerated him properly, and I hope that he continues to build on his legacy, because I like him. Now, obviously, I don't know where you sat on it. I think I know where you sat on it. Nobody wanted Celtic to win besides Celtic fans, because we wanted Hearts to win.
Well, that would have been the story, yeah.
Yeah.
But the Celtic story was a great one, too.
Martin did his job.
Yeah.
I mean, he did his job. He went in there and he galvanised Celtic. And so the discussion about whether Martin O'Neill should be given a new contract perplexed me. Besides the fact he kept on telling everyone how bloody knackered he was.
Actually, Brad Friedel's with us, as he will be here in New York. Brad, whatever happened to Wilfred Nancy? Do we know? He came back here with his tail between his legs, having been a major flop in his short time in charge at Celtic.
I'll tell you, it very similar. I came over here and I was the head coach of New England Revolution. I found it very difficult to go from the professionalism of the Premier League this way. I couldn't wrap my head around it. I was too stubborn to stay in my own professionalism. I wouldn't adapt to where the level of MLS was.
Steve Nicol there for a while as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was there before, and then Jay Heaps, and then myself.
And Paul Merritt as well.
I think what Wilfred did, he adapted to the U.S. culture, and he went over there. When you go to a club like Celtic, and you hear his first interview, I don't care about the results, it's how we play. No. Results matter, and the fans will actually put up with you playing poorly if you're winning the matches for a certain amount of time. So I think he found that change going to that type of club very, very difficult.
Yeah.
With Martin, I played for Martin for 2 years at Villa. He's the boss. He knows what he's doing. When I first got there, it was the first time I had met him and knew him other than playing against him. He's quirky in how he runs the club, but
It's time for Carlton Call. It is the Sports Bar Weekender here on talkSPORT with me, Majestic, and former West Ham striker Carlton Cole, as we give you the first Sports Bar Weekender of the World Cup. I just had a message here from Scott Walters, who's listening. Got involved on Instagram. He goes, mate, it kills me every time you break out that American accent. We are embarrassing in so many ways. No, you know what? You know when we do the accents, it's just a bit of fun. It's just over the top, like, you know, it's like a homage to those old like 90s sports zones. Like, you're listening to the End Zone on.
It's like
talkSPORT.
It's like the WWF. That's what it reminds me of. Like the Royal Rumble.
They were great, innit?
Oh, they were great, man. And you know, it's like the 90s.
90s America, when it's like, come on.
The best. It's the best. Like, you don't get any better.
America.
Yeah, and there's all types of Americans as well. You got the present, like the broadcasters with a big tash. They always had a big tash, didn't they? No, that Sam Allardyce tash. That's big dirty tash on the top lip, like, it's brilliant, man. That's what it reminds me of. So look, I've had some good times in America as well. And there are some cool people over there, but you do have the corny ones, and the corny ones always make me laugh.
So we've had a message here from.
It's like when they take the mick out of us, they think that we all talk.
Cups of tea. Hello, governor.
Yeah. It's like
cup of tea, governor.
It's like we all talk like we're from Oliver Twist.
When they do that, I don't find it offensive.
Please, sir, one more.
Can I have a crumpet with some tea? Now, speaking of that, he still can't get over Dick Van Dyke's accent in Mary Poppins. Hello, Mary Poppins. Oh, the English accent. Oh, hiya, Mary Poppins. We've got Greg in San Francisco. Goes, love the voices, Madge. And Carlton's track, we love it. Keep it going. It's Friday.
Really?
Yes,
you love it, yeah? I love that.
Loads, mate. The Carlton Cole.
Let's just keep it going. Like, get me to number one, eh? Get me to number one. I know you like me, lads.
Here's one from Roger.
I know you like me, lads. Come on, get me there. Ladettes.
Here's one from Roger. Says, see Dealey Plaza in Dallas. That's where JFK got shot, in case you guys were wondering.
Really?
Yeah. Did you know that, Matt? He's looking here. This guy knows everything.
Before my time, that.
Before your time?
It's a bit before my time.
Yeah. JFK. It's before my time.
I know what happened. I know what happened.
It was before all of our. It was before all of our times, but we learned about it, mate. Like, you should learn about it too.
No, look, I know all about it.
Do better.
You can't just say it's.
I'm the one that
before my time. You can't just say it's before my time. It's a world catastrophic event.
Yeah. Well, I'm the one that asks the questions.
All right, Judge Judy. You're going to keep it an American theme. Matt, can we get an American accent from you?
Oh, God.
Come on, give me an American accent.
Come on.
No, I think it's troublesome.
Why?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
No.
Quizmaster Matt, come on.
You're better than
I can't do it.
You're better than
it.
Right, what have you got for us? Because I love the trivia. You've got all of it.
Yeah, it's a big one.
It's a big one.
So I want you to name for me every player that made an appearance for England in the 2022 World Cup in Qatar.
Oh, wow. Every player that made an appearance.
There were 20 in total.
20?
So not just made the squad, they have to have
played. Okay. So, for those listening or watching at home, we want you to name every player that made an appearance for England in the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, wasn't it?
Yes.
So, yeah, that was the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. That's where we got knocked out by France in the quarterfinals, correct? Harry Kane penalty over the bar?
Correct.
I remember that. Me and Cody had to do the show afterwards. Wow.
Yeah, that was hard.
And do you know what? That's when we said Jude Bellingham's the future captain of England, didn't we? Because he consoled Harry Kane after the final whistle in a very sort of.
There's two answers there.
Yeah, well there we go.
I was in a Millwall pub, and when Kane missed the penalty, someone punched a picture off the wall, a framed picture. It got a bit rowdy at that point.
Yeah, he's
got a bit rowdy. Yeah.
03717 223344. I love it. Tonight we've got callers from Canada, callers from the US. Would you like to go to the US or Canada first, Coley?
Let's go to the US.
Well, let's go to Sammy, who's a Man United fan in Dallas, Texas. Hello, Sammy.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, we're good, mate. How are you?
I'm all right, actually. Yeah, I just heard your recommendations for barbecue and.
Yeah.
Are they any good? Have you been to any of them, Sam?
On there.
Was it spot on?
I've been to both of them. They're great. Yeah, Terry Black's is. It's been purpose built. They're a company out of Austin who moved up to Dallas a few years ago, and they purpose built that with big smokers, extra big kitchen, so they don't run out of food.
Wow.
Pecan Lodge is also world class, but that closes early because they've got a small smoker section, so they run out of food. You can't just put a brisket in overnight. But there's two other places, if anyone's in Dallas this week, two other places are Slow Bone, which was just on Guy Fieri's Diners, Driving and Dives. So if you ever see that over there.
Yeah.
And then they're great. And then there's a Mexican barbecue place near the farmers market called Hurtado that does brisket tacos with the birria, and they're fantastic.
Lovely. That sounds good. Sammy, how long have you been over in Dallas, Texas?
Yeah, how long have you been there, mate?
25 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not lost the accent now, have you?
Cowboy.
Yeah, you kept the accent.
No, I'm from Lee,
I can
near
tell.
Manchester originally. Very proud Lacer, Meat Pies Rugby League. But I'm a big United fan over here. I formed the supporters club Dallas Reds about 15 years ago.
Oh, quality.
So big Reds. And, yeah, mate. Yeah. But if anyone's coming, all the pubs you've mentioned are really, really good.
Yeah.
The Londoner in North Dallas in Addison is packed. One of the TV stations, a British TV station, I don't think I can mention it, is going to be there on Wednesday on the game day. It's going to be a big deal there. Also, they're opening a new location right near the stadium in Arlington. So if anybody's there, they're opening tomorrow, grand opening.
Oh,
Sammy, you've been amazing.
You must be really excited.
Yeah.
Mate. You must be really excited.
I'm trying to find Crookie. And he was in the Harwood Tavern the other day, and I went in, he'd just gone. I missed him.
That could be a game for us to play on air.
Yeah.
Find Crookie in Dallas. Where do you reckon
Finding
he's
ducking and diving, isn't he?
Oh, mate, and he's making friends over here. He's quite a good lad, and
yeah, he is.
So if I run into him on the game day, he might be down there at the stadium on the game day.
One of yours as well,
we'll
Sammy.
One of yours as well.
Yeah.
Man United fan.
Yeah, bit critical, isn't he? But he's got his opinions, you know.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, your recommendations have been unbelievable, Sammy. So we're going to start the quiz with Sammy getting some names on the board. Can you name us a player from the World Cup 2022 England team that played?
2022?
Yeah.
Harry Kane.
There you go.
Lock it in.
There you go. Harry Kane.
All right.
You got any more?
Yeah. Marcus Rashford.
Go on. We'll lock it in. There you go.
I'll tell you what, Sammy's worthy of a hat-trick ball, isn't he? He's gone. Yeah. Go on then. Hat-trick.
Pickford.
There you go.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
You have deserved some brisket, my man. You deserve some brisket, sir.
Well, that's great, man. So anyone who's over here, you come over, enjoy yourselves. Great city, great people. And don't be listening to the media. They're all bad-mouthing America at the moment. We're having a good time over here. We're going to enjoy the World Cup.
Love that, Sam. Thank you very much. Brilliant. Sammy there giving us all the recommendations for Dallas, Texas, and 3 names. Matt, read them out.
He said Jordan Pickford, Harry Kane, and Marcus Rashford.
So we've got 17 more to find.
That's right, yeah.
17 more to find. They had to have played in that tournament.
Yeah. We need the more obscure ones.
Yeah, that's going to be the hard part.
Yeah, we could tick off the obvious ones now, but you know where the hard part comes into play.
Right, 03717 22 3344 is the number to call, and the trivia question this morning is: name us the 20 players that played in the World Cup 2022 in Qatar for England. They have to have played, so not the squad, people that actually got on the pitch and got the minutes. 03717 22 3344. Let's go to Tim, who's another United fan, but he's in Canada. He's in Niagara Falls. How are we, my friend Tim?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Yeah, very well.
Good, Tim.
I've got the World Cup fever now.
Brilliant. I tell you, yeah, it's catching on over here too. Everyone's really excited for it. Obviously, they were looking forward to today's game, and yeah, it's just been brilliant. It's been brilliant so far with the build-up.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So, who have you got pipped to win it? Win it all?
I can't. Yeah, I want Canada, but realistically, my dad's English, so I'm altering him. So I'd have to go England. But I'd want to see win it after Canada, but I just can't look past France. They just look an attack.
Unreal, aren't they?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. So you got any answers for us?
Yeah. Well, I guess I'd have to go with was it 6-2 against Iran? There was a Jack Grealish that finished off that. Remember that historic passing move England had?
Yeah.
So I'd have to go Jack Grealish for sure.
Okay. Want to lock that in?
What's that?
Let's lock that in.
Yeah, I locked it in. Yeah.
There you go. Jack Grealish.
So Grealish, Luke Shaw. I don't know, is he been mentioned yet?
Luke Shaw hasn't been mentioned.
Lock it in.
There you go. Luke Shaw. Yeah.
Who else is going to go? Phil Foden.
There you go. Do it.
Lock it in.
It's another hat trick. Listen, it's easy to get the hat tricks early on, you know.
That's it.
It's the obscure ones we're looking for. You're going for the bankers. But you know what? Jack Grealish is a good one. But yeah, you can only get a hat trick, so you got no more. You got no more lives.
Brilliant, Tim. Thank you so much.
Cheers, Tim. Thank you.
03717 22 3344 is the number. You listen to the Sports Bar Weekender here on talkSPORT.
What is interesting there, I think, is that Bellingham is saying the group didn't connect as well as it could have done. Why is he saying that?
As a deflection. Listen, every player knows where they stand. I'm going to give a story, but I'm not going to say the name of the player because that would be wrong. But I will say it was Martin O'Neill because he won't mind me saying this. Okay. You'll get enjoyment. There was a player who came into the Aston Villa changing room, and he was like, "I need to talk to the manager." And us as players were like, "Yeah, you got to go talk to him. You got to go talk to him," because we knew kind of how it was going to go. So he bursts in there and he knocks on the door and he's all bold and brave. And then Martin O'Neill goes, "What? How can I help you?" And he goes, "I need to know where I stand." He goes, "You haven't played for me and kicked the ball for me in 3 months. You know exactly where I stand. Now turn around and get out of my office." Players know where they stand. If you're starting, you know where you stand in the manager's eyes. Yeah. If you're a substitute, you know that the manager does like you, but maybe he thinks in formation or whatever, that's something else. If you're not playing, you know also exactly where you stand.
The memo's clear. I mean, the interesting thing is that it's you get an insight into the psyche of a player, but the most important thing is the follow-up question to what he says. And there isn't the follow-up question. There's just a one-way transaction of we needed to feel loved. We needed to feel, in a certain way, and we didn't connect together, and perhaps we didn't celebrate wins as much as we should have done. Well, there's a real, that's the nature of the beast. That's the society that we live in. Sometimes things are taken for granted, and it's the criticism that comes more readily than the praise. But if you're a team, do you want to be in a big team that has expectations of you? Do you want to play for a big club like Real Madrid that has expectations of you? I would imagine he'd spend more time complaining about playing for Real Madrid and the expectations upon him as a Real Madrid player than he would playing for his country.
Right.
And the challenge to that sort of question should be, well, what is it you expect of a manager? What is it you expect of people that are supporting you? Because you are lauded and applauded and revered.
Yes.
I think it's to do with a lot of... you heard rumours coming out of that camp last in the Euros about who didn't want to do press conferences, who didn't want to come up for this, who didn't want to come up that. Harry Kane apparently had an issue about Jude Bellingham not doing enough public appearances and all that sort of stuff. That might be gossip, and some of that might be right. But that should not be an insulation.
I don't have the facilities for that, bro.
The Black Eyed Peas obviously sampling Mascanada there, but I always think of the 1998 World Cup Nike football advert when the Brazilian team were in the airport. Best advert ever.
Best advert in the world.
Yeah.
Ever made.
So good. Although the World Cup 94 advert was good when it was the billboards doing it against. Do you remember that? The billboard one? Like Cantona was on a billboard and he does like
I remember.
Yeah, it was sick. You are listening to the Sports Bar Weekend here at talkSPORT with me, Majestic, alongside former West Ham striker Carlton Cole, and Matt joins us in the studio with his live trivia. Can we read out the names we've had so far? We've had 2 hat-tricks so far, haven't we?
That's right, yeah. I said this is like the group stage when the strikers start stat padding.
Okay.
And then it starts getting tough as you get to the latter stage.
Well, luckily I've got my super sub Yusuf ready.
Oh. Anyway. Right, you said Pickford, Luke Shaw, Harry Kane, Marcus Rashford, Phil Foden and Jack Grealish. That's 6.
So 6. I want to make it 7. I want to throw Callum Wilson in there because I know he came on against Wales.
Go on then.
Lock in Callum Wilson.
Bosh!
Yes! Go on.
That was probably the one that he was banking that we wasn't going to get.
I did think it was a bit of a stretch for you too, yeah.
Look at this geezer here.
Yeah, no, Callum Wilson, definitely.
I've got one. Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
How many lives have we got?
3.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Lock him in.
Nah.
Why is it always me?
All right.
It's all right.
All right, Balotelli.
Oh, he's in the squad for Russia. He's in the Russia one.
Okay, so let's head over to the phone lines. Tom joins us on the Sports Bar
right,
Weekender. Morning, Tom.
Well, it's actually Roy.
Oh, it's Roy.
Is it
Oh,
Roy?
okay, it's Roy.
That's Roy.
Roy, listen. We need some players, mate.
Roy's had a good time down at Bristol City. Kept him up. You know what I mean?
Oh, we're having a wonderful time. Very. I feel young again. I'm having a wonderful time. It's the Indian summer of my career, and I'm having a wonderful time.
Don't you get bored of this winning all the time, Roy?
It's just lovely to be out of the house. Sheila is happy. She can go back to her gardening and her dancing, and I get to be around the banter and the training again, doing what I do best. But actually, you know what, boys? I feel very triggered at this time of year when there's a tournament because obviously my days as the Switzerland manager, it was very bittersweet.
And England as well.
94, we did well in 94, and we got into the top 5 in the world, and in 96 they sacked me just before the Euros.
Bang out.
Yes, it's still very, and Iceland, of course, in 2016, and a lot of bad memories.
That was useless, Roy. I'm not forgiving you for it, mate.
Well, you know, it wasn't just me. There was 11 players.
And the subs.
Yeah, everybody had a bad day. Really, it wasn't just me, but it was a sad day for English football. And
yeah.
But hopefully, this time round in the United States, we'll be victorious.
So, Roy, as a man that knows England inside out, what answer do you have for us?
Well, I think I very clearly remember Mason Mount coming on, and he was shoved in the back by the French defender, and then Harry Kane missed the ensuing penalty.
Correct.
So I think Mason Mount, before he had his the sort of mother of all career dips, really.
Yeah.
But at this moment in time, I think he was still at Chelsea. He was hotly tipped to be the new. He was going to be the new Gary Lineker, I think, at the time, but it hasn't quite worked out. But there's still time. But I think Mason Mount, lock him in.
There you go.
Oh, Roy, it's great to hear from you, Roy.
Great to hear from you.
All the best, Majestic. All the best. It's Carlton Palmer, isn't it, tonight? All the best to you both. Have a lovely weekend.
Yeah, Roy.
He's losing his memory now, isn't he? You know what I mean? Carlton Palmer.
Oh, God.
I'll take that.
I had to stop myself from doing Harry Kane back to him. We could have had a chat with his former teammate.
Oh, mate, yeah. Listen, let's not go overkill. Let's not go overkill.
Obviously, hopefully, yeah. Obviously, yeah. Right. I'm not going to go Yusuf yet. I'm keeping him in our back pocket.
Keep him in the back pocket.
How many we got so far, Matt?
You got 8.
8.
Yes.
Can I put one down?
20. Can you put one down? Go on.
Can I go Henderson? I can go Henderson.
Yes, a banker.
Can I go Jordan Henderson, please? Lock him in.
Labas!
There you go. Got to get one right.
And that brings us up to
9. I like that. He was nervous about that.
I'm going to go number 10. I'm going to make Carlton nervous now, and I'm going to go number 10. You ready to get nervous?
Go on.
I'm going to say Eric Dyer.
Yeah, he's in there.
Lock him in.
Osh.
There you go.
That's the Tottenham in me coming out.
Good shout.
Definitely Eric Dyer.
Yeah.
I think we're almost there.
Well, let's go to Dave, who joins us on the Sports Bar Weekend. Good morning, Dave.
How are we, guys?
We're halfway.
We're halfway, Dave. Oh, we're halfway there.
Right.
And living on a prayer, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Let's go with Sterling.
Yeah, go on. Do it, mate.
Lock it in.
Osh.
There you go, Raheem Sterling. Definitely on top of that list. You got any more?
Yeah. Who else? Who was at the back? Walker. Carl Walker.
Oh, good shout.
Great shout.
Lock in Walker.
There you go.
He deserves a go at the hat-trick ball, doesn't he?
Does he?
He's got 2.
Go on then. Finish it off then. No, you don't. No. That there's just no. No. Don't say a word.
No, listen.
We're not leading with ours.
We
No.
trust Arsenal fans.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. He blew it. He blew it. No. You blew it. No. He blew it. I don't hear what you said there.
There was a lock
him off. No, lock him off. Not lock him in. Not lock him in. Lock him off.
I heard.
Yeah. No. That wasn't. Listen, I said no.
Hey, see, trust him.
See what I'm saying? See when someone leads with I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. All right.
That's
So
a hat-trick ball for
who was
me.
it?
That was Trent.
Okay, Trent. All right, we'll give it to him. But I weren't happy with that.
Forget about those doubters, Dave. I backed you. I trusted you.
I never did.
I trusted in you like Steve Clark trusted in Carlton Colruyt years ago, yeah? I have a bit of faith, Coley.
That's Steve Clark, though, mate.
Right, we got how many players now?
You've got 13.
I've been waiting for the music.
I know.
Where's it been?
Where's the spa music, man?
You put it down just for Roy.
Yeah.
It really well.
All right, so we are flying now.
We're doing all right.
You've got seven to get.
Okay, so
Who we got? Name 'em.
I'm thinking, yeah. Stones. We've got Rice, we've got Phillips, we've got Maguire. Got Walker. Well, we've done Walker. We've done Mount.
I don't think anyone's
done Wilson, we've done Sterling. We haven't done Saka.
Putting a Starboy in there yourself? No, do you know what? I'm going to let Yusuf do it. Let's go to Yusuf.
No, he doesn't have to do it. I think that's the banker, innit?
All right, Majestic.
I'm good, Yusuf. Good to have you, mate. What you got for us?
How you doing, Yusuf? You okay? Were you in Kingston today, man?
Yeah, I'm in your spot.
Yeah.
I'm in the area.
Yeah.
He's in the manor.
Yeah, don't give it large, man, or else I'll come round and put you in a headlock.
You should one word.
Yeah, mate. I'll chase you around that shop, mate. Hey? You won't be securing. You won't be securing nothing. You won't be securing nothing.
I'm going to come to London Bridge, mate.
No, you ain't coming to London Bridge, mate. I'll chase you out. Yeah? I'll 2-foot you on the platform at the train station.
You sure?
Yeah, mate.
Did Jason tell you I was walking one time in boots close to them?
Oh, you bottled it?
You bottled it, didn't you?
You bottled it?
No, I couldn't leave the side. That's why.
Right, Carl Yusuf, what you got for us, mate?
I heard you bottled it, mate. I heard our producer came down to bring you up into reception and you bottled it.
So the bottle is going on, man. The bottle is done. It's finished.
No, it's not. You bottled Champions League, mate. Champions League, still there.
That's coming this next year.
Yeah. The ball from Gabriel's penalties landing next year, mate. That's all you're talking about, yeah?
Yeah. Don't worry, mate.
Mate. Okay, mate. I'll put you in a headlock. Anyway.
Did anyone say Calvin Phillips?
What?
Calvin Phillips.
Yeah, go on. Do it. I trust you.
Lock in Calvin Phillips.
Labas.
Calvin Phillips.
Can I have another one?
Yeah.
Bukayo Saka.
Oh, boy.
Well, but you're just naming the obvious ones, man. I thought he was going to give me an obscure one. Something that no one's going to think of.
The obscure one has already been taken.
Yeah, you reckon? Is it gonna? These are all the Mr. Obvious ones now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Go on then, do it.
Saka, lock in.
There you go. Do you want a hat trick?
Yeah.
We haven't given you a hat trick for a long while.
Bellingham. Did anyone say Bellingham?
Yeah, no one said Bellingham yet.
Go on then, do it.
Bellingham, lock in.
Oh, you haven't heard that sound for a long time, have you, mate?
No, because you put me off.
Yeah, no, I gave you a present. No, this is the World Cup edition. Eh?
Yeah.
Now you watch out for that headlock, Yusuf.
Yeah. When I see you,
one.
It's coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in a headlock, mate.
I'm coming talkSPORT Towers, mate.
You ain't coming nowhere, mate. You run off every time we come downstairs.
I'll come down new season, don't worry.
Oh, whatever, mate. We'll see.
Right, let's go to Tyler.
I know, Yusuf. Take care.
Tyler, morning, mate.
How you doing, mate?
Mate, do you know what? These late nights are going to kill me during the World Cup. I'm going.
Mate, I was up until 4 o'clock last night, 5 o'clock. Me and my son. What are we doing?
I didn't get out of university in Ibiza till 4 o'clock in the morning. Tyler, have you got a name for us?
Tyler.
Taylor? Taylor.
Don't lock him in.
Don't lock him in.
You're gonna lock it in, mate.
No. Oh, that was nice of them. Who was that? Thanks for coming, guys. Who was it? Was that Tyler or Taylor?
No, he's saying their own name.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he said Tyler, and then
he said Harry Maguire. So I'm going for the Harry Maguire though. That was a good one.
Harry Maguire.
Should we go for Maguire?
Lock him in if he's not already in.
Bosh.
There you go. So at least they got it right.
Leboschka. At least they've done something right there.
Yeah. Who else we got? Who's coming on? We've got 3 left.
Someone said Mr. Google live on talkSPORT. That's from once.
So we've got Harry Kane, Marcus Rashford, Jordan Pickford, Jack Grealish, Luke Shaw, Phil Foden, Callum Wilson, Mason Mount, Jordan Henderson, Eric Dyer, Sterling, Walker, Trent, Phillips, Saka, Bellingham, and Maguire. We've got 3 left.
3 to go. You're listening to the World Cup Sports Bar on talkSPORT, brought to you by Enterprise Rent a Car. Here for it. Book now, enterprise.co.uk.
For you, Carl, obviously playing right back, you would have played against these 2 guys, and we don't quite know which one will start, and that's Anthony Gordon and Marcus Rashford on that left-hand side. Now, you've played against both. I'm not going to say which one's better, but what differences are there between the two, and what makes both of them as good as they are? Obviously, Rashford being at Barca, Anthony Gordon just got the move to Barcelona. What are the differences between the two?
I think that just says it there. There's not really much with one team signing them both, and wanting to take them because they fit the personality that they want to play the game at. I think, listen, they're both extremely quick players, and they both got an eye for goal as well. The main thing is that I feel that in tournaments that I've played in previously to this, there's not been many other goals than Harry Kane. And that's what we need to find. And as having one of them on the pitch, with Bakaya or Noni on the other side, I think they need to bring some goals into it.
The fullback situation. Reece was a little bit more reserved last night than O'Reilly. O'Reilly, we know he's a midfielder that plays left back. He's an 8 that can be a 10. He's incredibly talented. I mean, you'll know all about him, right? Reece, I felt, was a little bit more structured to his game. And maybe that's because of his hamstrings. Maybe they're managing that. I know at Chelsea they've had to manage that because there is some fragility in and around there. How important is that, though, that Nico O'Reilly does that job on that side? Because his link-up play is exceptional. He really is a major talent.
I think you can't take that away from Nico. What he's done at Manchester City and arriving in the box in areas that you don't expect a left-back to get into just shows what he does offensively. But I think Reece James played a very intelligent game last night. From watching it, he managed himself really well. You don't need to peak now. Reece James needs to peak in the knockout stages. Please God, England get to that, and that's when we'll see the best from Reece James.
Did you hear about Nico O'Reilly coming through when you was at City? Because for me, it felt like he just came from nowhere and exploded. Did you hear about him? Because you always hear about whispers in the youth team about, have you seen him coming through? Did you hear much about Nico O'Reilly before he made
of course you see him. You train with him.
Got to hold and give, but do it at the right time. You can be slow or fast,
but you must get to the line. Hit you and hurt you, defend and attack. There's only one way to beat them. Get round the back. Catch me if you can, cause I'm an England man. Looking at the guns. That's it. I was waiting for that.
I remember it's just the way he's like
the bop. Playing for England. This is the best World Cup song of all time.
Yeah, it's a song and a half.
Because obviously, 3 Lines was a Euros song. Yeah. This is a World Cup song. And in actual tune, this is a tune. Like, if this come on in a club, you'd be like, yeah, cool. But 3 Lines, you wouldn't really do it.
Yeah, you would.
No, it's not. This is a bop.
It's a bop. It's a bop.
A bop. It is the Sports Bar Weekender. We are looking for 3 more England players that played in the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. They have to have played, not squad players. Let's go over to a fellow Spurs fan. John joins us. Morning, John.
John.
Morning, Majestic. Hello, Carlton Cole. How are you doing?
I'm good. I like the full government's name. You just piled on me there.
Well, you got the full government. I got the stage name.
Mate, I'm hiding, mate. You don't have to say it's my full name, mate. You know what
I mean? Well, just being courteous.
Thank you very much. Thank you, John.
John, he's just jealous because he's playing Millwall next year in the Championship, and it's not us.
No, I'm looking forward to it. Listen, it's character building.
Mystic, what did Mystic Madge tell you?
What?
You were going down.
Oh, whatever, mate.
John, have you got an England player for us?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of a Spurs connection on this one. I'm going to try it out. Kieran Trippier.
Oh,
there
yeah.
you
Lock
go.
it in, John.
Go on, mate, John. Good man. Good man.
He'd already gone to Newcastle by that point now in 22, right?
Oh, did he just come back from Atletico? Yeah, he just come back from Atletico to Newcastle, yeah.
But when he scored the free kick, he was ours, I think.
Was he?
Yeah.
Trippier, what a player.
John, are you excited for England's opening match next week?
I am, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I've put my flags up a few days ago, but I mean, I live in Aveley out in Essex, and there's not a lot going on in regards to, the sort of atmosphere. So
So I'm a little bit disappointed in that, but really, at the end of the day, I don't really care because I'm up for it, and that's it.
John, I reckon once one game happens and there's a win and we have that moment of the beers going everywhere, everyone jumps
I just think, let's get out of the group stages. Once we get out of the group stages, and I think people start having it then, because we're expected to get out of the group stages. There's no real excitement until after, when it gets a bit dodgy. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm up for it.
I think it's because we haven't got a decent World Cup song this year.
Oh, yes, I'll give over. Stare. Made it. Stare, mate. We've done it.
Well,
oh yeah, that one. Yes.
Well,
give me a break.
Well, you'll have to re-release the talkSPORT one again.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on, England.
Yeah. That's true.
Right, thank you, John. Let's go to Peter. He joins us on the Sports Bar Weekender. Morning,
Hello,
Peter.
mate.
How you doing,
How are
mate?
you, mate?
Oh, not bad, mate.
All right. So what you got for us?
I've got two for you. Two Chelsea players.
And who are they?
Ben Chilwell.
Chilwell.
And Reece James. Chilwell and Reece James.
Chilwell and Reece James. I'm not sure. Chilwell, Reece James. Good shouts.
I'm smelling injury.
I'm smelling injury too.
Should we park it?
We'll park it though.
We're going to park that. We're going to
Leave that in the car park.
They're in the car park. 03717223344. How many more we got to find?
We've only got two more to find.
Right,
I think we've just missed a blatant one.
Go on, who?
Rice.
Has no one said Rice?
No.
I'll lock Rice in. What? We're looking for the obscure ones, that's why.
I know, because I think we've done the obscure ones.
I bet the final one's just as bait as that as well. Let's go to Jamie. He's an Arsenal fan. Morning, Jamie.
I hate you for that one, because I was going to say Rice as well. I was going to say Rice.
You can say chicken.
You know what? The only name that comes to my head now is Gallagher.
Oh, yeah, lock that in.
No.
Yeah, lock in Gallagher.
Yeah?
Gallagher.
And then that's
Yeah,
what...
man.
Oh, see, look what I'm saying, bro.
No.
We've got no lives left.
No light. This is what I'm trying to say.
Conor Gallagher made the squad, but he didn't get on the pitch.
Didn't get on. Mate. Did Stones make that squad?
Have we not said Stones?
We've not said Stones. Did he make that squad? Was he in?
He was in the squad, yeah.
What? Yeah, then he would have played. He would have played.
Lock him in then.
There you go.
Oh, I thought we was going to lose it there.
I weren't having
to lose it.
I weren't like...
Oh, hello.
Can't believe you've done with the Gallagher shout like this. Jesus. Anyway.
Bonus point if you can name the other players that didn't get on the pitch.
Gallagher.
Chilwell?
No.
Reece James?
No.
Tony?
No.
No?
So there's only five. You've already mentioned Conor Gallagher. Who were the other two keepers?
Oh, yeah.
Ramsdale?
Yeah.
Ramsdale.
Yeah.
Popey.
And two defenders and a midfielder.
Okay.
Maddison, yeah. He's the midfielder.
Yeah. Ben White.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And one that stands out, because he was gassed to be there, Connor Cody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just remember his interview. He's just so happy to be there. He's like, I love loving it. Right, coming up after us, of course, the United States. We've been speaking United States all evening. They get underway. Matt, do you reckon USA get a victory on their first game?
I don't know. Paraguay will be decent, won't they? The South American team, good World Cup pedigree. Yeah. I don't know. America.
I'm thinking the US win that.
You reckon?
You're not having it?
We will win.
That would be
It's
very...
all that.
If they
I'm
don't
not
win
having
their
that. I'm not having all that.
We
sort of.
will win.
Come on.
Yeah.
Fight and win. Fight and win. No? Not having it.
It's not my.
Do you know, I went to watch LA play.
I think you got to be over there. You got to be over
in
there.
the MLS LA, and they have someone that stands there and they look at the crowd almost like a conductor.
Yeah.
And they talk back to them. Yeah.
And they got the drums, the battalion.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But like during the game,
it's a good vibe.
They're on the concourse buying stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, do you know, like with even their baseball, I went to a baseball match.
But that's long. That's a long old game.
Yeah, but no one's watching the game. Everyone's going to get food at the bar and doing other things rather than watch the game. I was intrigued with the game, and I was like it was so It was different. It was just so different.
Culture shock.
Yeah, it was a culture shock because I couldn't get my head around people just not watching the game.
Of course, other games
just going for the food and the other stuff.
Our 3 games tomorrow, of course, as I said, Paraguay take on the USA. That's at 2:00. Straight after this show, Ben Fletcher will be presenting that. Qatar take on Switzerland, and then we get a look at Brazil. 11:00. Brazil against Morocco. That's going to be a good game.
First proper team so far in the tournament, I'd say. First proper big dog.
What, Brazil?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Morocco ain't no...
Morocco good as well, yeah.
Morocco a popper, mate.
Yeah.
Proper.
There's some ballers in Morocco.
Scotland will beat Brazil.
Brazil?
What?
Scotland will beat Brazil. There you go. There's my hot take.
Why?
I can just see it.
Why?
McTominay!
Scotland have beat some decent teams the last few years.
You got a bet on them, yeah?
I've got a little cheeky bet on them.
Of course you have. Let's see what I'm saying.
Cheeky bet on them.
It's McGann. Enter McTominay. Oh my God! It's gonna be like
Brazil.
Brazil wins.
It's gonna be like
going absolutely mad.
It's gonna be like the Gemmell moment when he scored back in the day.
Bit before my time again, Madge, but yeah.
You're a football man.
No, I know.
Have you ever seen the film Trainspotting?
I have seen the film Trainspotting.
Well, what's the goal?
And I know what you're talking about.
Exactly, and that's that goal.
Yeah. Great goal.
Great goal.
I didn't see it live again.
No.
Like
That's before your time again, yeah. Before your time.
Just before my time. I'm only a young'un.
Yeah, man.
Before my time, I'm going to get that tattooed on you.
These Doncaster guys are different, mate. These Donnies.
The Donnies.
The Donny lads.
Yeah. But yeah, as we said, straight after us, USA against Paraguay, presented by Ben Fletcher, commentary from Flo Pollock and former England defender Alvin Martin.
Alvin, I saw you, Alvin, in the corridor just now.
Yeah.
Ledge. What a ledge, man. Still got that aura about him, innit? Yeah. Have you met him before?
Yeah.
Yeah? You worked with him?
Aura. I'm not unfortunately worked with him. I think I've thrown to him when I presented games.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, man. Cool guy. Knows his stuff.
Thank you, boys. It's been a pleasure as always. Stepping over the Catman on our first World Cup show of the Sports Bar Weekender. Don't forget that all the action can be found on the talkSPORT app, and you can listen to us around the clock as we have your World Cup covered. As I mentioned, coming up after this show, the USA take on Paraguay. From me and Coley, good morning.
Adios.
First player up front I've gone for Neymar.
No, mate, honestly.
What do you mean? Don't start. I'm giving Neymar a free roll as well.
Mate, Neymar, the most overrated footballer of his generation. I'm not having it.
Condi, don't.
No, I'm not having it.
Don't,
no,
I'm
not
a
having
big
it.
Neymar.
No, he
doesn't overrate.
He does. The most overrated footballer of his generation.
Oh my God.
Right.
At Barca.
No, not having him. Not having him. Not having him. One. Nope, not having it. Nope. That's the music stopped.
Condi, please,
nope.
mate.
No, not Neymar.
Who's a better player, Neymar or Hazard?
R9. Oh, give me Hazard every day of the week, mate.
No.
Mate, give me... Is it... No, don't get me on the Neymar train.
Okay. R9's playing with him. R9's
take Neymar out.
But
no,
mate, come on. Neymar. Pace.
No.
Skill.
No, he's got a heart the size of a...
Yeah, but mate, he made you enjoy football watching him.
No, he made...
That's a typical centre-half.
No, do you know... No, give me R9, right? I'm not having Neymar. No, not at any price.
Neymar, Suarez, Messi.
No, give me Hazard, give me anyone. You don't want Neymar in your team, mate.
What do you mean?
You don't want Neymar in your team?
What he won with Barca?
What he won?
Well, he's part of it, mate. He was outstanding. Come on.
No. Here's a stat. When he left Barcelona, he never won a major honour again. And don't give me...
He left Barca for the dough, didn't he? Obviously, to PSG.
That goes down... It's a black market,
I know, but...
No.
Condi, we've become very close, mate.
No, I know, but we're going to fall out of a Neymar.
Yeah, it could be, mate.
No.